This December, join us each morning at 10 AM for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, diddly-da-da-da-da-da-da. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, diddly-da-da-da-da-da-da. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, diddly-da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you singing with me? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, diddly-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't actually know how the rest of it goes. Hi! Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Put my Christmas trees up yesterday. Well, actually, I assembled them, my husband put the lights on, and the children decorated one, and then the other one. I reassembled the lights and then I put my decorations on. How are you? I'm feeling Christmassy.
Yes, starting to feel very Christmassy.
In the zone, have you got your tree up?
2 trees up.
2 trees.
Yes, they are. More is definitely more trees. My husband and
you were
children did
saying
them.
one of your trees is actually weeping.
I think both of them are silently sort of weeping on the inside, but there we are carrying so many decorations. Yes, one's got a slight lean on, so I think that might, fall over.
Brilliant. Before it even starts. Hi! Do you want to text in and Stacia? Oh, I'm Lucy, by the way, and this is Sarah. This is the important one, your fabulous designer this evening. Text in, want to hear from you this evening. We're going to have a right good laugh tonight. Oh, we're going to have a giggle. Hey, I've got loads of bargains. We're going to do under £10 for the first hour. Under £10, everything under £10. I'm going to do a pre-order for you in a minute. But I also want to know, if you want to text in, I want to know your favourite Christmas tradition. What is it that makes you feel Christmassy, and what's your favourite Christmas tradition? We'll see how we go with this one. We've got a lot more topics up our sleeve for later on. Now, before we start tonight's show, Sarah, for those people that have not met you before, do you want to introduce yourself while I get the first item for pre-order?
I'm Sarah Elvin. I'm a guest designer at Jewellery Maker, and I've been making jewellery for, crikey, a lot of years. And I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, really, here at Jewellery Maker, so I do lots and lots of different sort of techniques.
Well, you've been making jewellery for a number of years and accumulated lots of skills along the way, haven't you?
I have. You know, I started off with beading, very sort of simple beading. When we first started having kits here, we just had the beads and the findings. And then I've moved on and I do braiding, macrame, kumihimo, crochet, seed bead work.
She's very clever. So if you've got any questions, basically, about any medium, I think the only medium I haven't seen you do much of on the show, but you've done it, is chainmail.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you have done it, but not much of it.
Do basic chainmail, but I do want to sort of progress to do some more of the intricate weaves.
Well, the great thing here is Jewellery Maker, we cover so many mediums, but we've got so much to get through. We're going to have quite a fast-paced show this evening. I keep botching my nails, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, they're currently wet again at the moment, because you know I'm a stickler for perfect nails, and they're not right now. Right, let's stop everything for a moment. I've got a star buy coming up for you at 6:30 tonight. Oh, by the way, I've got genuine black opal, natural black opal, and later in the show it's going under £80. It's going under £80. Oh my goodness, we've got the deal of the century on black opal tonight. You will not believe it. So, tonight it's all about the deals, the deals, the deals. Monday night, this is where you want the bargains to be, because quite frankly, there's so many different things on TV to distract you over the weekend. Monday night, this is where you want to be. We've got it going on tonight. And we're going to give you the opportunity to pre-order right now this piece. Now, if you have got a little girl in your life right now who is obsessed with Beauty and the Beast or Frozen or Cinderella, anything that involves a princess tiara, if perhaps you've got bridesmaids coming up, you're going to be looking for bridesmaids gifts. If you sell your jewellery, you have to get this absolutely stunning charm. It's going to be less than £4. It's going to be less than £4, and it's available on pre-order. And, oh, by the way, these are coming up at the end of the hour. Can I tell everybody now how much the pearls are going to be? We're going to do a strand of pearls for £3.95. You can pre-order these right now. £3.95 on the pearls. I'm going to tell everybody right now. You see this tiara? Shall I tell you how much it's going to be? Shall I just... No, I'm not going to tell you, actually. I'm not going to tell you. It's supposed to be £6.95, I can tell you that. It's supposed to be £6.95. It is supposed to be £6.95. It's solid 925 sterling silver. It is the most beautiful charm. How many people got called in for this one so far, Becky? We are busy tonight. Okay, loads and loads and loads of you joining us. We're going to do that, and it's guaranteed to be under £4, 925 sterling silver. The pearls will guarantee to be £3.95 coming up at the end of the hour. Now, where's it gone? Have a look right now at this. Oh my goodness! Do you know what? They're massive for black opal. That is, they are, and I've got to say, the middle bead alone, to get that for the price we're going to do this a whole strand for, is ridiculous. They are 8 to 10 millimetre, perfect round, extraordinary opals. Okay, we're going to start with something that was probably the first finding that I used to buy in bulk all the time, and that was an eye pin. An eye pin you can pop your beads onto, you can create your own shepherd's hooks from. I mean, it's just a must-have. We tend to mainly do the ball head pins, so the eye pins are fab. Here you go. They're solid 925 sterling silver. We're going to do the most ridiculous offer to get kick-started. 0800 644 655. 38 millimetres in their length, they're 0.6 in their thickness of their silver. You're going to get 5 in the pack, and we're going to get kick-started on the show this evening. 0800 644 655. Let's see how many of you are shopping with us today. We're going to get the show started with £1.95. So it's one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. All of them. Just do it. Right, I'm going to get this screen a little closer. What makes you feel Christmassy, Kerry? Yearly trip to Disneyland?
Yes.
You just got back from Disneyland, haven't you? And was it really Christmassy?
Yes.
Do they do When You Wish Upon a Star? Na, da, 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 da. No?
Yeah.
They do. But obviously not the way I sing it from her reaction. Could I have a look at the call screens, please? Becky, let's see how many people we've got shopping with us. We've got loads of you joining us this evening. Thank you so much for being here. I've got to say that this opal has just landed with me now, and the size of them will blow you away. It is going to be amazing. Okay, can we do the mookaite bars, please? Becky has said that in this hour, everything is under £10 and I can choose what we do. So, let's do the mookites. These are massively on trend at the moment, massively on trend. So the autumnal colours, the mauvey colours, the mookaite colours basically are where it's at. And what I love about this is that look how many they're going under £10. With all of these items, start dialing as soon as you see an item that you like on screen. Knowing full well it's only one post and packaging price all day. Look at the state of those. Oh my goodness. You can just see, you see the centre one. What would you do with this strand, Sarah? I'm thinking I'd probably break it up. What would you do?
We're tempted to keep the central section together.
Yeah.
Probably sort of 3 to 4 inches from the central longest bead. And then the others, I'd be tempted to make a really sort of almost sort of, you know, in Superman where you get all the crystals. I want to make a headpiece.
You want to make a kryptonite style headpiece.
You know where he goes to the cave with all the crystals in it?
Yeah, totally do. You see? We're showing our age. There's $7.95. That is 630 carats. I can tell you right now, this evening we're going to go to town. We're going potty with prices. That is the lowest price it's ever been to. Could I see the call screens once again, please, Becky? Loads of you joining us this evening. Thank you so much. Hello, Susan. Hello, Helen and Chris and Janet and Jacqueline and Wendy and Josephine and Sandra and Jackie. So many of you there. Thank you so much for joining us. Loads more anonymous shoppers there. Phyllis, Belinda, and the, here we go, Liz and Kenna. Hello, my darling. Evening all. I see the Lucy effect has already started. Silly, bonkers prices and brilliant gemstones and findings. Bring on the fun. Liz, how many Christmas trees you got, darling? One for every animal you own? Liz has got a lot of animals. Yes. Like, how many horses have you got, Liz? No, it's way in the multiples of that. Yeah, one of my regular viewers, I love you. Okay, congratulations, May and Jacqueline and Wendy and Josephine. I still need you to check out on those. Right, let's go into £10 on... which one shall I go for? Can we go for the lapis? The massive chunky lapis, right. Under £10 on these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the strand. They're 18 by 13 up to 22 by 15. I've got to say that I am totally, like, obsessed with that.
I know, it's amazing.
Going under 10, going under 10, going under 10. Ridiculous. Becky, is that going under 10? Yeah, amazing strand coming up for under 10. AM 94 0800 644 655. Right, we've got loads of you joining us. Under £10 hour this hour. We have got PR offers coming at you left, right and centre. This is $6.95, and by the way, it's completely organic. No dyeing technique. Now, for those of you who are my regular viewers, you'll know I'm obsessed at the moment with finding lapis over about 2-3 millimetre, a bit like turquoise that hasn't had any treatment, because then it becomes incredibly collectible. Why we're doing this for $6.95, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. What I can tell you though is that the way that we buy, quite possibly, we bought these before the shortage of natural organic lapis occurred. We work a lot with suppliers who've been in the business for literally decades and decades and decades, if not hundreds of years, centuries for some families. And they will buy at a certain point, hang on to a gemstone until the right buyer comes along. So we may well have bought the biggest quantity of their lapis that they've ever sold in one go to anybody. So we get the deals in. I just say I'm really appreciating my hand cream. It's pomegranate.
It smells really nice.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
Or is it my perfume?
No, it's your hand cream, I think.
Oh no, I smell rubbish. My hands smell nice. Right.
I smell perfume as well, but I can smell your hand cream.
Yeah, I've got a new hand cream on. Sorry, say that again, please, Becky. Okay, can we do the findings first? Okay, brill. Right, let's do these under 10. This is going to be an absolute corker of a deal. She's got a pair of shepherd hooks, 2 bolt ring clasps, 4 crimp bead covers, 4 jump rings, and 4 head pins as well. Now, if you're just starting out, if you need a sterling silver kit, or I tell you what would be a lovely gift, Get these pearls at the end of the hour that are going to $3.95 for genuine freshwater culture pearls. Get the sterling silver kit. Now with your starter pack, you're going to get a full a findings pack, but they won't be sterling silver. But you get all of your threading materials anyway. Get these, and if it's your first purchase, we're going to send you all of your threading materials for free. How about that? If this is your first purchase with us, we'll send you all of your threading materials and all your tools and some findings and project sheets and DVDs completely for free. Maybe you want to get 2 tiaras and make them into earrings and put a little pearl in the middle. How much are we doing this one for, Becky? How much are we doing this one for? Yeah, do you know what? We shouldn't be, but we are going to do it so you can just scrape it in. Right, make this purchase. We're going to send you a gift worth over £20 completely free if this is your first purchase from us. $4.95. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're under no obligation to keep anything at any point. You've got one post and packaging price all day. Hello, Jill. Loads of new people joining us. The warmest of welcome. Wendy, Janet, we're not your typical shopping channel. We're a bunch of absolute nutters. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Loads of new customers joining us this evening. Remember, we're going to give you that free DVD, free booklets, free tools. Basically, we're enticing you in. You do no subscription or anything. It's literally once you spent $4.95 with us, we will send you all of that completely for free. Right, got lots of people multi-buying on that one as well. Right, let me do... Can we do the big Stardust beads, because they go really, really nicely with that sterling silver findings kit. Now, I love these. You know how you were mentioning before that you do macrame?
Yes.
Or even on the really thick black cords that we've had, or black ribbon that we've had along the way.
Definitely. Or if
These
you've got
are
leather.
stunning.
Yeah.
I tell you what, actually.
Yeah. If you
No, that's not what I thought it was. Look at that.
Ooh, that's lovely.
That is gorgeous. Have we got, I'm wondering if we've got, what would be really on track. When's that bracelet coming up? This one? Can I have a couple of those? That's gorgeous. I'm going to put that on now. Oh, it's magnetic clasp. I know we're doing another, look at this. Love that. Look, and it's magnetic. Oh yeah, I'll have a few of those. That's Christmas sorted for my best friend. She'll have that. Oh yeah, I'll have a few. Oh yeah, oh that's lovely. Oh yeah, I'll have that. Right, let's get back to these, because these are 925 sterling silver. They're 6mm in their diameter. You've got a big hole in these as well, so you can put lots of different cords through. You may well just want to strand 3 or 5 on a chain.
Yeah, very, or if you've just, making almost a wish style bracelet. You can just put one of those, put them on a thick cord, or if you've got a fine kumihimo braid, or if you just want to use these just to do square knots around them as well. I think they would look beautiful.
They add so much shimmer, don't they? Shimmer and shine. Oh. Anyone a parent or a caregiver to a child under the age of 5 would probably know that song. You'd love it, Kerry.
What is it?
It's like a Disney-esque type cartoon with princesses and like fairies and things, but they're quite cool.
What's it called?
And they do naughty things as well. Shimmer and shine.
They do not.
Well, they're just a bit cheeky. $5.95 for all 10 of these. Shimmer and shine. Whoa. Shimmer and shine, shimmer and shine. No? Just me. Brilliant. Living the dream. NSR F58 for these ones. 10 of them for $5.95. Right, Tatiana, hiya, darling. Hi, Tina. Helen and Chris, you're doing fab. Now, Helen and Chris, who's shopping tonight? Is it Helen or is it Chris? Let me know. Text in. Lots of anonymous shoppers. Janet, you there? Pauline, Susan, Carol, Ruth, more anonymous shoppers. Everything in this hour is under £10. Should we do another under £10 item? Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. We're going to do a 925 sterling silver chain, but it's got a 9-carat rose gold. Have you got it already? Shimmer and shine. Oh. See, I sang it once. It's in his head. Shimmer and shine. Shimmer and shine. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Copyrights and all that. Now, this is beautiful. Look at the... Why do they call them a Belcher chain? It's just such a name for a chain. Anyway, this is a 20-inch. That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Hang on, folks. Yeah, that's the Belcher chain. I've got a twisted one here. No, I haven't got it in the studio. Okay, well, we've got it on our screen. It's all right. It's only £6.95. It's 925 sterling silver, 9-carat rose gold. So have a look there. If you're after a rose gold chain, I was thinking that one looked a bit shorter, actually. 20 inches, 925 sterling silver. Now the great thing about the Belcher chain is as well, each of those links is 1.7 millimetres, so you're going to be able to get a variety of different wires and threading materials through there, aren't you?
That's it. So you can, you smaller bales for your pendants and things like that.
Yeah.
So you'll get across there as well, and because the clasp is quite sleek, you're going to be able to get out quite a lot onto that chain.
That's really true. That's really true, and you can actually take it apart and change the size of it as well. So even though it's a 20-inch, maybe you want to go shorter, so retain the clasp, retain the chain, and actually put your own little insert in there, and then use the rest of it for a bracelet. I tell you what, Becky, I'm not being funny, but this is one of the busiest nights I've seen in a long time. Hello, Tatiana and Glenda and Wendy. Carolyn and Angela, Janet, Patricia, Deirdre, Lynn, lots of anonymous shoppers, Christina, Ruth, should we do something else for under £10? Yeah, these ones that are absolutely mahoosive, massive and amazingly fabulous and yeah, now those.
Do you know, I would just keep that as it is, because I've got tops and things that will go with that beautifully.
Do you know, this is very you with the colour combinations on those.
It is incredibly me, and I just love when you get something that's so effortless to work with. You don't have to think too much. You could just pop a little seed bead in between each one, just if you wanted to space them out and make them even have more movement, or a little spacer bead. So, or maybe I just done that large centre one of those Stardust beads. We've just done those larger ones.
Nice, yeah.
Either side of that, just that focal bead right in the centre, just to give it that extra little space.
I love the fact as well that you look at it and then you go, oh yeah, that's a genuine gemstone. It's not made out of anything. It's Mother Nature given that's gone through a dyeing process. And it's £7.95. Tell you what, 870 carats. I don't know if you'd want to wear the whole thing around your neck. You certainly get an amazing value for... Do you know what, actually, when it's on? Yeah, you would want to wear that around your neck.
It takes the weight out of it, doesn't it, when you're wearing it? And it hugs the neckline beautifully.
Oh, yeah. Makes them want to have a better posture. Just so you know, Ben, my fabulous director, is now singing Shimmer and Shine. Yeah. Right, let's see who's grabbing this one, because of course you can use them all individually. You can macrame, you can wire wrap them. I tell you what, they look amazing, really beautiful elongated rings on there as well. Hello, Carol and Jacqueline, Michelle and Janet, Helen and Chris. Has anyone, have you texted in? Do we know which one's shopping? We don't know which one's shopping. Helen or Chris, or no one. Remember, you can text in, what is it that makes you feel Christmassy, and also what's been your biggest Christmas disaster? Oh, I had a disaster one year, but it tends to, yeah, I don't like writing labels, it bores me. So one year, I had to undo every single Christmas present on Christmas Day in front of the family and do it up again in front of them and go, oh yeah, Dan, that's for you. No, yeah, that wasn't the best, yeah. But Christmas traditions. Oh, what makes you feel really Christmassy?
Really, once the decorations have gone up, but also once we start doing the traditions of sort of preparing the food for Christmas. So my husband makes a glazed ham every year, and that takes 3 days.
Oh, wow.
So the house smells Christmassy for 3 days. And it's just amazing.
And the rest of the time it just smells of cooking fat. That's what mine does. I'm going to have my oven clean next week. Treating myself. Yeah. Right, just before we carry on, I do want to let you know that coming up for you, what time are we going to do it? About 8:30. We've got probably one of the most significant price reductions and significant purchases of the month. Yeah. Now, when I came into, this is no word of a lie, when I came into the office tonight, Scott, our sales manager, went, Lucy, no pressure, you've been given the black opal, but you're doing it for less than half price. Am I supposed to say that? I've done it now. It will be going less than half price. We're going under £80 on it. These are, by far, the most wow collectible opals. It's a Monday night. They've given me these to launch. Oh my goodness, they are going to be incredible. They're the biggest black opal I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
And I cannot express what they actually look like in real life. They are literally like the most mesmerising galaxy. Let me shade it for you. Do you know what? Opal is the hardest gemstone in the world to present. Can we pre-order? We're going to pre-order, we're going to open pre-orders on this opal. We're going under £80. We're guaranteed to go less than half the intended price on these. Oh my goodness, right. So, just to let you know as well, pre-order is still available on the pearls, but we're going to do the tiara. We're going to do that 925 sterling silver tiara now. Over the third of the stock has already gone, but let's bring the rest of them to you right now. Oh, by the way, we're going to 295. This is adorable. It's adorable, it's adorable, it's adorable. Even if you haven't got anyone in mind for it at the moment, chances are at some point, if you sell your jewellery, this will fly. This will fly. Just little earrings, you could wire up it into a ring. I'm thinking though, just on a simple silver chain.
Yeah.
A little charm bracelet. Right, let's see who's already multi-buy. Has anyone bought one? One person out of everyone who's multi-bought so far has bought one. Everybody else has been multi-buying. Right, we're going to 295 folks, but it's going to be the fastest people to confirm on this one. It's solid 925 sterling silver. It's a centimetre in its diameter. It is absolutely beautiful. You can set your gemstones in there. You could actually set a little gemstone within the heart itself as well. It could be a tiny little ring for a cat. Oh, a cat. Cute. Good, couldn't it? You could pay more than £2.95 for a silver plate. It's solid 925 sterling silver. Hello, Sharon and Jill and Linda and Amanda, Shirley, another Shirley, Kay, Glenda, Janet, Helen and Chris, Judith, Phyllis, Veronica. I've got so many anonymous shoppers there. It's £2.95. It's solid 925 sterling silver. To complement this beautifully, coming up for you at 7 o'clock, we are going to do a strand of genuine fresh horticulture pearls for £3.95. This is £2.95, folks. £2.95. Beautiful. We're going to have a sellout on this one. Make sure it's going to you. We've had over 100 of these available. 0800 644 645 KIR F74. Hello, Jill. Another Jill there. 0800 644 655. Shop, 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 shop at £2.95 on that one. Everything in this hour is under £10. So we're going to move on and we're going to go to... How do you mean? These ones. I love these. I love them. Right. Can someone be on tag duty? You know when you got my label tag thing, yeah. Maybe hanger things. Does anyone actually ever use those on a normal neckline?
No, I just cut them out.
Yeah, I'm going to cut them out. Right, have a look at these. These are gorgeous. And actually, you know what? I was looking at the pendant you're wearing. They complement your pendant beautifully. Yeah. Have a look at these. Look. Aren't they gorgeous? There's a lot of silver work here. There's 1.8 grams of 925 sterling silver. Look. I tell you what, if you love chainmail and you haven't got the patience, this is a great way to achieve the sort of chainmail-y look, links around links.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. Now, you're going to get 3 of these, 0800 644 655. FJR F45. 3 in a pack. I'll get the others for you here as well. We're going under 5. Under £5 for all 3. There we go. We've got lots of people multi-buying on these ones. Just something that's £4.95. Just little things like this. You know, if you get an elasticated bracelet and you've got loads of chunky beads going on, I'm thinking, oh, with the jade.
Oh,
with jade
definitely.
or with the Peruvian opal.
Those. I was just thinking, if you've got the Stardust as well, you could alternate them.
Yeah, that would look lovely. Really lovely. $4.95, folks. 0800 644 645. We are busy, busy, busy tonight. Biggest Christmas disaster. Try turkey enriched... What? Rich chocolate sauce. My boyfriend threw up repeatedly until Boxing Day. Oh, Susan, darling. That's, I don't know, would that be the reason for his illness? Really, would that have made him ill, or would he have just, not repeatedly? I think you can relax on that one, doll. We've all decided that's not your fault. You're okay. $4.95 on these ones. Did the boyfriend then become anything else like, what was that, sorry? Oh, okay, marvellous. Scott's going to buy me flowers. If I stop reducing the price on everything, you know what? I get more of a kick out of reducing the prices than I do the flowers. So let's carry on. Should we do something else for under £10? La 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 la. They look gorgeous with those Stardust beads. So I want to do something we're really not supposed to take under 10 as well. Well, those pearls are a good one, aren't they? We're going $3.95. Have a look at this. Have a look at these. Oh, now the great thing is they're actually all soldered together, so they're not going to move around.
No, I always think, you know, it's really nice when you've got components that have got a closed loop, so that you can put other components with an open loop onto them.
Yeah.
But you create more strength. Where you have two open loops next to each other, you've got, you know, more places where it might open.
Just so that, yeah.
Possibly, you know, just if something gets pulled or snagged or something like that, they give it a little bit more strength when you've got some closed components within your jewellery.
Because you could even then put your beading thread through, pop the crimp bead on, you could crimp onto it, you can slide your threads through, you could wire wrap. Yeah, these are really lovely. 0800 644 645 for 5 of these. $6.95. Not tonight. No. We're doing bargains, aren't we? We're doing bargains. Yeah. I don't do not bargains. I'm not with you for a week. I can let the dust settle. We can come in, cause havoc, and then go home. Everyone has a moan about it, and then I come in a week later and everyone's forgotten. So just stay with me tonight. We're going to do crazy things, as you can see. KARF56. Hello, Anne. Hello, Chris and Helen. We still don't know who's buying. Hello, Angela. Loads more of you there. $4.95. And I've got an Amanda as well. Anne and Amanda and Angela. And Carolyn's there. Loads more of you shopping. $4.95 instead of $6.95, which was a reduced price anyway. Okay, can I... Can we do that under 10? Can we? All right. Can we? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. I think this one is a particularly classic. It's a classic. It's a classic. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that? These are Zircon graduated rough nuggets. Aren't they gorgeous, Sarah?
Beautiful. I love Zircon.
So I'm not used to spending the first hour sat next to Sarah. I am loving it. It's just I keep going, oh yeah, I can talk to you. I'm allowed. I'm allowed.
Nice, isn't it?
Zircon has what we call double the refractive index of diamonds. Have you used much Zircon?
I have used a little bit, and I love the fact that you get that reflective quality, that absolute shimmer and shine that comes off it.
Shimmer and shine.
You don't even need an awful lot of it in your designs.
Yeah.
It really catches the light, and it's beautiful. I used this with some Andalusite, which was absolutely...
Oh, yeah, I bet. Nice, a real warmth but sparkle to it as well. Yeah. See, I quite like the idea. I put the pearls at $3.95. We're going to do these pearls in about 20 minutes. I put those two together in a tiara for a vintage bridal look.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that was very much like the colours that were sewn into my wedding dress.
I
got married, I don't know if I've mentioned it before.
I had that colour piping on my dress.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, we could have had a combined wedding. Right. What was that, sorry? Is my husband from New Zealand? I haven't not mentioned that. My husband's not from New Zealand. 6 9. Hang on, lowest prices, these have never been under £10 before. Never, ever, ever been under £10 before. Never been under £10 before. You're getting them tonight, 46 carats. We're doing under £10 out on things that categorically shouldn't be. Let's see who's grabbing these. 0800 644 655. A real stunner of a gemstone. It's got to be seen to be believed. And it's only £1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Take advantage of the deals this evening to bulk buy, binge shop. £2.95 for a fleet of lorries to come to your house if necessary. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Oh, with JMM, JMM. Say that again, darling. Oh yeah. Now we've got a monster of a findings pack for you here. This findings pack it's got everything that you want in it. You're not going to have a moment of, oh, I just wish they'd have had a bit more. This is proportionately perfect. You've got head pins, you've got featherweight head pins, you've got a little bit of fluff, that's lovely. I'm proportionately perfect in every way. Practically Perfect is the song from Mary Poppins the musical. I just thought we'd put a Jewellery Maker spin on it. Did you appreciate it, Kerry? Yep. I knew you would. Can always guarantee on Kerry. We were singing Memory earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, you're going to sing it?
I might sing it a bit later. Okay, here we go. We've got shepherd hooks, head pins, featherweight head pins. Yes, that one. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again, burn out. Anyway, just having a moment. I know. And here we go. Sorry. Oh, and what I was going to say is, look at the size of these bolt rings. NMAZ79. Sorry, folks. I really do think I'm about to sneeze, but it's not going to happen. I do sneeze a lot in this studio. How long is that chain?
It's really long.
That is a metre of 9 carat rose gold plated. £6.95 for all the findings. Right, go for it. You're going to get 20. Can I put these on the overhead camera? A moment, please. Oh. There we go. Okay. You're going to get 20 open jump rings at 5mm, 20 crimp tubes at 2mm, 20 head pins at 52mm, 20 featherweight head pins, 56 to 65mm. Is someone texting to ask me to stop singing? Oh dear, tell me, you know, red rope to a bull and all that. 35 round beads, 2mm, 5 bolt ring clasps at 9mm, 20 crimp bead covers at 5 by 4mm, 3 pairs of shepherd hooks 22 by 11mm, and a metre of brass oval link chains 4 by 3mm, all for £6.95. Who's complained that I'm singing? What have they said?
I thought that was very nice.
Lucy, please stop singing. Do you know that? Thank you. Somebody says has a lovely singing voice. Thank you very much. You text and say, no, I'm well aware that people wanted me to stop. Sorry about that. I'm just feeling festive. I just had a good day today. Apart from when my washing machine broke and I've got my clothes stuck in it and I can't get them out.
Oh gosh, I hate it when that happens.
We've had a lot of messages about the chain that we're doing under £100 tonight only. It's a very significant offer. Could I get a bust for this one, please? Is there a black bust around? This is.
I've got a Cleopatra one that's.
What's the staff cost on that if we're doing it on offer at that? Pardon? No, I know, but what is the staff cost on it if we're doing it that? No, I'm just thinking, for those of you who are our designers out there, don't bother with staff costs. Get it on the offer that Becky's doing it tonight. Oh! That is utterly stunning.
They are, they're beautiful, these.
Isn't it?
I've got a different design, but it sits the same way. It's a sort of Cleopatra one. It's got more open links at the bottom all the way around, and it's graduated like this. And I bought it last year for a Christmas present for myself. I absolutely love it, but I need that one as well.
Well, get it tonight, Sarah, because we get staff costs, we get staff discounts. We can't get the price that you are going to get that for tonight. We're doing the most extraordinary deal on that one, and we'll do it probably about 8:05. Yeah, about 8:05. Do you want me to stop singing? Have I irritated you? Oh, more text saying, don't stop singing. Don't stop believing. Oh, hang on, these ones. Oh, yeah. Sarah, can I continue to use your board?
You
That's
can.
all right.
Yes, no worries.
Thank you. I like your wiggles you're making, squiggly wiggly things.
Yeah.
Right. Oh!
Remove all of those out.
Okay. Now just say night-night to my boys who are probably tuning in right now, but is Daddy taking you up for your bath? Yeah? Be good boys. Freddie, no splashing tonight, please, Poppet. Nice early night tonight, because you're a bit grumpy after your nap today, weren't you, with your spiky hair? Yeah. He's teething, so he dribbled in his sleep, obviously got his hair in it, and then he woke up all spiky, looked like a newborn chick, didn't you, little pumpkin? Yeah. Night-night, Charlie. Your homework looked amazing. I was very proud of you. I love you. Night-night. Sleep well. Becky says night-night. Yeah. So does Ben. And Kerry.
Night-night.
And Sarah. Night-night, boys. Love you. See you in the morning for cuddles, but not too early. Thanks. Okay, right. Let's carry on with these. Oh. Now these are... Look at your face. Or your mouth, in fact. You're aghast, Sarah, aghast. 3 drill holes in each bead. 3. Look at that cacophony of colour.
I love these. Where have they been hiding? Are they
I don't
new?
know. No. Where have they come from? When did we get these in? They're amazing. They are stunning.
Look at the side. That's the side profile you're going to see there. They're amazing.
So these are the Czech Cali Black Capri Rose Gold beads. Now they're 3 by 8 millimetres. What an unusual size for us to have here at Jewellery Maker as well. Yeah. They're really versatile. Having those 3 drill holes, that's amazing.
I love these. They're amazing.
They are. And that variety of colour that you've got, the different metallic tones. Right, we've got, oh my goodness, we are, hello Kate, Jacqueline, Janet. Is it just me or has it gone incredibly warm in here? Could we just maybe have it a little bit cooler?
It's gone very tropical.
I've got my thermal socks on. I know I wear thermal socks all year round anyway. Tina, Helen, Nellie, Adele, Kay, Jacqueline, lots of anonymous shoppers, Janet, Glenda, another Glenda, Helen, Tatiana, Linda, Angela, loads of anonymous shoppers again, Jean and Jacqueline. Lucy, be quiet. Hi, friend. I love you, friend. We literally just chatted on the phone about 5 minutes ago. Mwah, I love you. I love you, my friend. Tell Lucy I love her. It's presenter Ruth. The previous singing message was from me. Ruth, I still don't know about Thursday night. Ruth and I, we're trying to sort out tickets. You know, Carol, presenter Carol, is in The Witches playing the head witch. Oh, you went to go and see. You're going Thursday? Well, I don't know. I think I'm going. Yeah, I am going Thursday.
I'm going with Fleur and Claire.
You're going with Fleur and Claire. Oh dear, it's going to be a bit of a raucous audience for Carol on Thursday night. Maybe a little bit of wine might have to be consumed that evening. Yeah. Right. Hang on, these are $2.95. They're all right, get a few packs of those. Right, these are going to sell out, folks. We've got loads of you grabbing them. Catherine's got 4, Nellie's got 3, Tina's got 2, Jenny's got 2. Ruth, text me what email address you need me to send that thing to. Text me. Oh, Ruth, also, sorry, you know, presenter Ruth. One of my bestest friends in the whole wide world. Me, Ruth and Carol are the three amigos. We like the bangles. And and because we all work in jewellery, like the bangles, get it? Yeah. Ruth has two. She calls them Bengal cats, but they're not. She's in denial. Ruth has a Bengal cat and she has a tiger. She's going to wake up one morning and that little thing is going to roar. They're my god cats. And Mr. Binks is a tiger. Now, Ruth, I don't know if you've seen the thing doing the rounds on Facebook at the moment, but if you wrap your Christmas tree up in cling film, it will protect it from your cats. I thought that was quite a funny thing. Yeah. She'd like it. Also suggested you could wrap your cats up as well, but don't do that because that's animal cruelty. No, no, no. Bella won't like it. Right, loads of, literally the phone lines have gone bonkers. If you're in a bit of a queue, don't worry, we know you're there and we'll answer your call in the order that you called in. Got people buying 5 packs. How many packs of those have we got left, Becky? Oh, there's about 20 left, so they're going to go. Everybody who's got these in your basket, check your basket out. I don't know if you're going to be successful because lots of people are multi-buying. I just say, oh, just let me talk to my friend for a minute. Ruth, look at this. You'll want this. This is very us.
It is very, very Ruth, I think, as well.
It is. Ruth, do you want that? Oh, I've already bought a Christmas present. Now she is betrothed. She has a joint one with her and the husband. Her cats were the first present that I bought, or Christmas present, actually. I love buying for the cats. Yeah, but yeah, I can't tell you because she's watching. I've got her, but I'm well impressed with myself. Right, okay. I like to do themes with presents, and it's very Ruth the theme. What should we do now? Should we do the $3.95 strand of pearls right now? Start dialing, let's do it. Okay, let's do the pearls. $3.95, folks. $3.95. We're going to do these genuine freshwater culture pearls. They are 6x7 up to a 9x6. It's a 28 centimetre strand. They are truly beautiful. They're $3.95. They're $3.95. They're $3.95. They're $3.95. No, they're not. They're $2.95. Have they not been bleached? Becky's just gone quiet and then gone, I shouldn't have just done that. No, we won't tell him we're just on live TV with quite a few spies. I can't take the blame for that because I'm not in control. Right, can I see the call screens, please? $2.95 for 28 centimetre strand. $2.95. Add these to your order. If you've already made a purchase today, just pop them on the order. Liz in Kent, where are you? Come on, you'd love these. I've got loads of my regulars there and lots of new people joining me for the very first time as well. The warmest of welcome to all of you. Thanks for joining us. We're having an incredibly busy show tonight. Hi, Laura and Lynn, Patricia and Tony, Elizabeth, Zatvia, collectors, Eleanor, Jacqueline, Josephine, Beverly, Kay, Veronica, Sylvia, Shirley, Angela, Helen, Pamela, Mary, Stella, Denny. Oh my goodness. Carolyn, Glenda, Janet, loads more collectors, Janice and April. And most people are multi-buying as well. Keith, Cheryl, Susanna, Laura, Tony, Murphy, MPGP24, 0800 644 645. This is amazing. $2.95. Isn't there a film called The Big Freeze? Or is it The Big Cheese? Oh, it's The Big Freeze, isn't it? Ben, my director, would like to say that this strand of pearls is suddenly the big cheese. You know, we were looking through Christmas films. I watched Polar Express yesterday. Oh, got a lot to say about that film. I think it's very, yeah, I like it. I really like it. I think it's very clever with its hidden messages. £2.95. Anne-Marie, lots of anonymous shoppers. Catherine, Angela. Okay, there's a little bit of a wait on the phone lines. Don't worry, we know you're there. Let me just tell you that this is going to be coming up for you. What time do we say we're going to do this one? Probably around about 7:45. I love it. My husband's watching. I love this. Excuse me. Right. Oh, yeah. Now, these are 925 sterling silver plated crimp bead covers, which is great because then you get all the look of 925 sterling silver without the price tag. So you can pop these into your design. You can literally obviously pop it over your crimp bead, or you can pop these in between your design. So if you've got a little bit of a gap going. So sometimes when you've just finished off your design, no matter how experienced you are, sometimes you just then go, oh, that's just not quite taut enough.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've, pulled your beading thread and really tight to your crimp bead, and you think you've got it, and then you put everything down and all the beads settle. And sometimes you just find that little gap on the beading thread or that little space. And although you want some movement, you sometimes don't want to be able to see that beading thread. So you can actually pop a couple of these in and just hide that.
It hides a multitude of sins. It's brilliant. And if you ever have our pre-knotted strands from us here at Jewellery Maker, you can basically take a bead off each end, pop a clasp on, and put these off the little over the little knots. Oh my goodness, $2.45 for 100. How do you put them on? What do you tend to do?
All I do, I use this little piece of wire.
Yeah, please do.
And then I can show you. Is I have a tendency just
to... Do you use your flat nose pliers?
So I use my flat nose pliers. Whatever you've got that's got a flat part, but I don't use my round nose pliers. I put the crimp underneath the beading thread and hold it with my finger with the opening towards the top. Yeah. That way it's got nowhere to go.
Okay.
And then I bring my pliers in, sideways on, to the bead, and then gently close the bead. I'm doing it in small movements because I want it just to check it's closed all the way around, and that's it, it's on.
And that's now like you've got a little
bead.
And it's like having a 925 sterling silver one solidly, because that's the, you're going to see the metal that's exposed that's touching your skin will be 925. £2.45 for 100 of those gorgeous little beads. Okay, we've got time for one more before the break. Okay. Yeah, I know the ones. I bought them the other day. These are fab spacers. Thank you, my darling. Now, you can get 5 rows in these connectors. Okay?
Wow.
Favourite Christmas piece of music as well? What makes you feel really Christmassy, and what's your favourite Christmas piece of music?
I've got to hear Fairy Tale of New York, otherwise it's not Christmas.
You see?
I heard that the other night when we were putting the decorations up, so it's fine.
I think it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, that song. Isn't that stunning? Imagine a pearl cuff bracelet.
Oh, how beautiful.
With these around.
Yeah, definitely. And you don't have to use all 5 of the links, or the loops to go through if you don't want to. If you've got larger pearls and you want to do 3 strands, they will be spaced out enough for you to use larger pearls. So if you actually got the strand that, I didn't even say that price, just went to a silly price.
A strand of pearls, £2.95.
Yeah, you could, definitely make a 3-stranded bracelet, and then you could just pop a little bit of chain and a clasp on the back. You could never have that beautiful bracelet.
Yeah. I'm thinking as well, as a necklace, part way down, you could then pop beads there, and then you could have lots of tassels coming down from there as well, couldn't you? These are fabulous. 3 for £7.95. That's 1.28 grams of 925 sterling silver. The code is EVVB34. 23 by 4 millimetres each. Have we got time for another quick one, Becky? Yeah. That's gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. You could get this engraved, you could stamp it. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, it's considered to be a bracelet connector, but it was also worked beautifully to be attached onto a jump ring for a pendant and a little bead hanging underneath. You could use it as earrings. You could use it as for hairpiece as well. This is a solid 925 sterling silver, beautiful bracelet bar. You can see a 925 marking there. We're going to end this under £10 hour, but we're not actually. We're not really doing under £10 for just the hour. We've got a lot of items going under. This is under £5. It's £4.95. Lowest price it's ever been to, folks. 0800 644 655 WQRF68 925 sterling silver. You can do Visa, MasterCard. At $4.95, you can use do one post and packaging price of $2.95 for all of your purchases all day. Now we're going to go to a short break, but when we come back, we are joining the fabulous talent of Sarah Elvin, and we'll be going to our first kit of the show, and then we've got loads more beautiful pieces to add to it. So don't go anywhere. You can continue to add to your order from shopping all day. We'll be back on the other side of this for lots more fun and frivolities.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
This December, join us each morning at 10 AM for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
So welcome back to Jewellery Maker, where we pride ourselves on being able to offer so many different mediums of jewellery making, and the ingredients do lots of different mediums, and one of our most popular mediums at the moment are seed beads. However, the next collection and what we have put together for you goes beyond just the seed beads, and it integrates gemstones with it, including that of pearls. Now, I love this collection because it's really festive. What is your typical festive colours? Red, gold and green. And that's what we've aimed for with this collection here. Should we have a look at the jewellery that Sarah has prepared for us? Then we'll talk you through the designs and we'll learn some of the techniques that she has used. Oh my goodness! Ben, can we get a close-up on that centrepiece again, please? I love that. That's Ben. He's actually giving you sound effects with his camera moves, but I don't think you can hear them. He's going. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
That is seriously gorgeous. On a much, 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 much larger scale, I'd like it as a wreath on my door.
Yes, it would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Might take me a while to sew one of those, but yeah, beautiful.
And then as we work our way up the neckline on that piece, you can see the seed beads working alongside those freshwater cultured pearls beautifully. Then, if you look at the necklace at the side, you can see an integration of some beads that I've never presented here on the channel before, but we'll be doing those very shortly indeed. Are they actually called gumdrops? Are they?
Yeah.
When we were talking about them before, I thought we were just speaking fondly.
No, that's the name of them.
Little gumdrop beads, they're gorgeous. And the pair of earrings that you've done, well, any of them, you've then done 2 pairs of earrings, 2 bracelets and a ring as well.
Yes.
Big wow factor and Christmassy feel on them. Oh, look. Is that you, Kerry? Oh, Kerry and Becky, they sound exactly the same. I just heard a, I really like them. I think it was Kerry. Yeah, it was Kerry. Now, I love that look as well, because that's quite an Art Deco inspired bracelet again.
Yes. And it's got a natural zigzag to it.
I love that. This is called The Holly and the Ivy. Da, 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 da. Just because there are people who don't like my singing tonight. Do you like my singing? Thanks. You don't have to like it. And then another couple of... Oh, look. Now, that is really beautiful, Sarah.
Thank you.
They are freshwater cut. They're real pearls that cradle those little gum bears. Gummy bears. Gumdrops.
Gumdrops.
Combined with the sea beads as well. So it's 3 different mediums in one design. They look absolutely stunning. Then the ring at the side, that just has got such as... These...
Can I just turn it around?
I want to keep wanting to call them gummy bears.
Just turn it for you. There you
Yeah, that is fabulous. There's something a little bit... I was going to say Roman-esque about it.
It's got a very... I don't want to say Victorian, 'cause it's a bit more... Yeah.
It's fabulous. Yeah, it's really fabulous. And those earrings are so festive and classy. Yeah. They're really classy. So that uses seed beads and, of course, those amazing pearls. 0800 644 645. Right then, first of all, let's do the seed beads. Now, the seed beads come with something called Fireline. Sarah, can you tell us what is Fireline? And just to, sorry, just before you start, you see the amounts in the little tubs there? That's just to give you an indication of colour. That is not indicating how many you get. Literally, we've just poured a few out to give you an idea of the amount, to get you an idea of the colour. So what is Fireline?
So Fireline is a thermally bonded thread. It's a non-pierceable thread, by which I mean when you're passing your needle back through your beads several times, you're not going to catch the thread or put your needle through it. It comes in different weight gauges. So the one you're going to get is an £8, which is so strong that, you know, you can but you can still get this through all the pearls. I can get this through the pearls, even the smaller pearls, at least twice.
Wow.
With a beading needle, and that's
So
using
it's
a size 10.
incredibly fine, but incredibly strong. Basically, that weight, you can hang an 8-pound weight from it.
Yeah. That's
okay,
it.
wow.
So, and because it's thermally bonded, that's what gives it its strength. What thermally bonding means is they take lots and lots of very, very fine threads and they heat them and bond them together. And that's what gives you that internal strength. So if one of those little threads was to get any wear or tear, you've got all of the others to go through before anything would happen. And that's not going to happen because they're inside the beads. So you've got that strength. And when you work with seed beads and you put your time and effort into making an intricate design, the last thing you want is your thread to snap. So having the right thread, the beading thread,
it's absolute peace of mind.
It is.
And this is the right thread for the right medium of seed beads. So when we talk about the size of your seed beads, that refers to the amount that you can put side by side and it would form an inch. So in this instance, they're the size 11s. And you are going to be getting the, bear with me a second, the galvanised yellow, 5 grams of galvanised yellow, 5 grams of galvanised silver, 24 grams of opaque red lustre, and 24 grams of the transparent dark emerald. All of those, that just is literally to give you an indication of the colour. You're going to be getting a lot more than the beads shown to you there, but that shows off the colour for you beautifully. And the tubes, in fact, are here. So these are your 24 gram tubes of the opaque red lustre and the transparent dark emerald. And then your 5 grams. And hey, if you reduce the price, even lower than intended on the price, folks. 0800 644 655 1995 for the Fireline thread. Now then, I had a show with guest designer Natalie a few months ago, and she said that she was so desperate. She'd just run out of her Fireline, and she was so desperate for it, she just went to the most convenient place. She paid £14 for the reel of Fireline.
I'm not surprised.
Really?
Not surprised at all. No, and
I've heard that for Wildfire as well.
Yeah.
Really? Because I only ever use Fireline and Wildfire. Before Jewellery Maker, I never used that. I just used a typical beading thread. Or to be honest, I used my dad's fishing wire. So I've only ever known Jewellery Maker prices with that lower in price.
Yeah, definitely. And it's one of those things that if you're going to somewhere that perhaps is a stockist of, so the nearest place for me to get jewellery making things is my garden centre, my local garden centre.
Yeah.
Because they do sort of household interior design and they do some crafting items and they do some jewellery making items. But because they don't specialise in buying that, they're kind of not having the ability to get the sort of great prices. And unfortunately, so the prices are always higher for their items. And if I was desperate, which sometimes you do, you get to a point where you think, I've just got to finish this design.
Yeah.
And you might have a commission, or it might be for a gift. And you go to sort of other places, and it always really shocks me that we get so used to jewellery making prices, jewellery makers' prices, that, you know, it's when you get your eyes reopened.
It's the postage and packaging as well.
Yeah.
I mean, £2.95, you can, I've said this terminology before, but you could have a whole fleet of lorries, trucks, out to your house, and it would cost you £2.95. If we need to fill them for your jewellery making needs, that's what we need to do. So take advantage of that 1p&p. Before we move to Sarah's demo, let's look at these pearls. These are gorgeous. I've got to say, these little gold ones have captured my heart. They are adorable. They're 38 centimetres in length, each of these strands. So you've got the most beautiful deep greens. You've got a lovely red, and then you've got the champagne as well. So the champagne colour, the champagne gold, are a 4x2. Then the green are a 7x8. And then the red are a 4x5. That's all 38 centimetres in length. The indulgence, the lavish quality of that colour combination, just even seeing it on your screen there. These are gorgeous. Right then, folks, let's do your deal on these. ZZG C01. £17.95 gets you 3 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls here this evening. Thanks for joining us. Do add them to your order. If I can see the names, please, Becky, that would be Ace. Yeah, you're flying in for this one. Doesn't surprise me. This time of year, Perfect. If you come through to a little bit of a queue, don't worry, we know you're there. We are incredibly busy this evening. Press that option 1. Press that option 1 and speak with the call centre. Lots of you taking, I've got people multi-buying on this one actually. ZZGC01, the quintessential classic combination for pearls at this time of year. Now, we are just going to squeeze in, before we do the demo, we are just going to squeeze in the little, I want to keep wanting to call them gummy bears, but they're the gumdrops. These, I've never presented these before. Do you know what? I love this colour. This is gorgeous. Like a rose. They're like rose gold tinted beads, aren't they?
Ooh. They're great because the rose gold only is on part of the beads, so they have that different look.
Yeah.
Different bits of them.
They're gorgeous. And then, oh, check out these ones. They're stunning, like a silvery colour. And then jet. Excuse me. Beautiful. $12.95 for all of those. The length, the strands, well, you're going to get them, actually, it's not done in length, it's you get 20 beads of each colour. No wonder you're flying out, these are flying out, sorry, and you're flying in for these. Well done, Helen and Chris, well done, Jennifer. Lots of anonymous shoppers. Right, shall we see the demonstration? Okay. So what is it you're going to show to us, Sarah?
I'm going to do the little connectors that are on the neckline piece that you liked.
Okay.
Just because they're a really nice, quick make.
They're lovely.
And especially when you're using the pearls, they make really quickly. So you've got an option to be able to make lots of these and actually sew them together if you want to into a bracelet.
So it's the ones that we're seeing
yes,
just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So really easy, really quick to do, and I love this little design. So you start off, and you can, depending on what you're using, you need to create a little recipe of beads. So I'm using, to get these to create into a circle really nicely, 3 of the seed beads, a pearl, and repeats until you've got 4 lots of each onto your thread. And I'm using a size 10 beading needle. If you've only got a size 12, that's fine, not a problem. It's just a slightly finer beading needle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these around into a circle and tie the thread. I'm going to pull those through and bring that into a little circle, and then I'm going to do the same again and tie the thread. And I'm doing double knots or surgeon's knots, however you want to know them as. And because the thread is so strong, you can see I can really be very firm with the thread. Yeah. And I'm just going to go back through 1 set of seed beads, 1 of the pearls, just to pull away from that knot. And actually, if you just pull that thread slightly, you can actually pull the knot inside your seed beads. And I want to be exiting out of one of the middle seed beads in the round, like so. Now, so you can see this, I'm going to do it in lots of different colours, so they won't look exactly the same as the little connectors I did for the necklace. So I'm going to pick up 7, let's see if 7's enough, I'm guessing now, 7, I'm going to do 9 of the seed beads. And the only reason you can change this design depending on the amount of beads, the size of the beads you're using. So you just basically want the beads to sort of cup round the side of that bead. These ones are actually going to go into the centre of the design, so it doesn't matter if they don't quite fit. And then I'm going to go through the middle seed bead, like so. And to make sure we pull in that tight, I'm just going to push those over the top of the bead so I can get the tension right. And then I'm going to pick up another 9. 1, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you don't have to pick each bead up. If you just push your needle through a pile of the beads on your beading mat, they'll actually almost hop onto the needle for you. I'm going to go through the next middle bead. And if you find it difficult to get the bead to go through, if you actually put your needle at a slight angle to where you want the beads to, that bead to be, it'll find the way through. I'll pick up another 9. Like so.
I love the fact you can just do that with your needle.
Yeah, makes life a lot easier, especially if you're watching the TV while you're beading. You can actually watch the programme as well. And so you can actually just, you know, sort of almost switch off a little bit. And that's a great thing about seed beading, is you kind of go into a different place. It is very therapeutic. It is quite relaxing, especially once you've got a pattern started. And with a lot of the seed bead designs, it is a repetition of a pattern. So I've now gone all the way around. And I just want to make sure that all of these beads are sitting on the same side of those pearls. Okay, so I'm just pushing them almost towards the centre so that they're sitting on the same plane of that pearl. I'm now going to go through until I hit the centre bead of that little cluster we just added. So if you've added 9 like I have, you're going to be coming out of bead number 5, which is the central bead. Now to bring this together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up one contrasting bead, so it could be a green one, it could be a silver one, it could be one of the red beads, whatever you want to use out of your kit. And then I'm going to go through the central bead of the next little section that we've just added. And then I'm going to pick up the next bead. I'm going to go through the central bead again, like so. Ooh. Now then, why are you not going through? Let's just pull that tight. Just going to readjust that because I've probably just caught something that I shouldn't have when I've gone through. There we go. That's it.
So what do you think happened there? Just in case
I think I caught a thread as I was pulling it through. I think I caught either side of a thread.
Okay.
So that's all I think that was. And sometimes it's worth just taking that needle back out, just pull the thread and the needle will pop back out for you. And then you won't get any problem. Also, just worth checking. Sometimes with the heavily coated beads, sometimes a little bit of coating can actually get into the hole. So that may also have been the issue. But it's normally the heavily coated beads. You'll know when you pick them up the first time if that, for any reason, the drill hole's included. Okay. And that happens very, very, very rarely with these beads. I've unfortunately had, I won't say the pleasure, because it wasn't, of using some other seed beads that were not a great quality. And I spent a lot of time picking the beads out. So I'm just going to show you now how we bring all of that together. So I've got my beads running through my outer section. And you just literally pull your tension and the magic will happen and you'll get this beautiful cross design appearing inside the centre of your beads, like so.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to go around and reinforce the central section by running my beading needle through the silver beads we've just added and the gold beads that they went through. And again, my hands are a little bit slippy. I think that's what's happening tonight. There we go. And you can use your pliers to pull your needle through if you find that your hands are a little warm or it's not necessarily going through the bead as well as you may expect. I'm then going to run my needle back up to the outer section and through the central bead that we put those little gold loops through. And at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this tail because it's getting in the way. Now, the easiest way I've found to get rid of the thread is not to cut it. If you have got a pair of, very sharp scissors, you can cut that with a pair of scissors. But what I have a tendency to do is to use my thread zapper. And that will zap the thread. And you'll find that it gives you a really nice, neat finish. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create the outer loop on this little section. And to do that, it's going to be 11 beads. on each section, because 9 wasn't quite enough to get round. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I always use odd numbers because they've always got a central bead you could use if you wanted to create a little pattern. So you'll see now that 11 beads sits and hugs the outside.
It's like a little cushion, isn't it?
It is, it's beautiful, and it basically will just create that beautiful finish on the outside of your pearl. And I love using genuine gemstones and seed beads together, especially because they help to build your designs a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
If you're new to seed beading, you think, oh, you know, the beads are, you know, a little bit daintier than I thought they might be. You can really build up your design quite quickly.
Cut them with your gemstones.
Yeah. Or the larger beads, like the gumdrop beads that we've got, they really do help to build up your designs as well.
Which I'm really having to stop myself from calling gummy bears.
So you're going to go around like that until you've gone all the way around. Now, the choice is yours whether you want to stop and leave these with a soft finish like I have here, or whether you want to give them a pointed, sharp definition of a diagonal.
Oh, now then, you did something like that last time we worked together, didn't you?
And it's a really nice little tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I would have gone all the way around, but I'm just going to cheat and go back through that bead, and I'll create a little stop for me. And I'll go back the opposite way. So if you want to create a defined point, and this works really nicely if you're making sort of stars or snowflakes, and you want that defined, crisp, instead of it being a soft curve, to give you a defined, crisp finish. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, find that. So there we go. And yours will have a better tension to it because I've just gone through a bead. So I've gone through 5. I'm going to miss the central bead, which in this case, because we've got 11, is number 6, and then go down through 5 more beads, like this. And gosh, my hands are slippy tonight. There we go. So what you'll find is when you pull that thread tight, can you see now that one is much more defined than the one next to it? And the reason for that is because we didn't go through that bead, the thread has pulled underneath it and forced it to sit outside because there's a thread bridge running underneath it, and that if you pull it really tight, it has nowhere else to go. That bead gets forced out of the line, and that's what gives you that really defined point on the outside. And once you've got these little components, it's up to you what you want to do with them. I just used the central bead of the outside section here to then create quite an open sort of lattice or neckline piece, and that's how that little component was created.
That's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. It is like a little cushion design.
It is.
And in fact, you can imagine putting that little charm that we had from earlier on the top of it beautifully, that little tiara crown. Thank you so much. Stunning jewellery. So we still have the gumdrops available. That's the 4-strand collection of the silvery tones, the rose goldy tones, and then you've got, of course, the black, and then almost like a prairie-like quality to those as well. And then we also have the pearls available for you as well. But right now, we're going to do this. I love this. I absolutely love this. Let's do a deal on this one right now. I just think it's so classy, and what I love is that it's magnetic. It's magnetic. You don't have to do. There's nothing worse when you're trying to go out and you're like.
And you chase the bracelet around.
Yeah. How many? Oh, you're kidding me. How much is this? And we've got how many left? Less than 30. That's irritating. Ah. That, I love that. So this is solid 925 sterling silver. Oh, let me see. Helen and Chris. We don't know which one of you shopping. You've just got 2. Glenda, you just got 1. I'd like this.
don't think you're going to get it.
This is not on my agenda for this to sell out tonight. IL 76, folks, it's the most amazing deal. It's a beautiful bracelet.
That's gorgeous.
It's £24.95 and it is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So let me show you again. It has a magnet for your clasp, and then it's got the extended chain a part of it as well. Well done, Linda, my darling. We've got 7 left. Oh, watch. Huh? I like it when just before they meet. Huh? I find them really entertaining. I know Alison and Harry would love this because Alison and I did the silver show together and we were just buying loads of stuff like this. Spent the whole show shopping. It was fabulous. Julia, make sure you're checking out your basket there, my lovely. We've just got a couple of those remaining. Okay. Oh yeah, these are lovely. So yeah, gorgeous. Now these would make the beautiful detailing on a bracelet, perhaps using threads. We're going to do the rose gold version, and I do have a plain solid sterling. What's that noise?
It's this.
Oh, it's Ben getting ready for an alarm clock. Okay, have a look at this. So this is solid sterling silver with a 9-carat rose gold plate. They are so on trend. They are lock rings, folks. Eternity rings. That is a lovely idea. Do you know what? Unisex jewellery, definitely.
Definitely. Really.
I'd love to tell you what I've got my husband for Christmas, but I can't because he might be watching. NMRF53. Are you ready? $6.95. 0800 644 645. Gorgeous. Oh, 0800 644 645. NM RF53. Okay, we're going to do the solid silver one next. I think that's a lovely idea if you've got a loved one for Christmas, eternity, to give it to your partner, and one for you and one for them. Maybe you'd like the rose gold one for yourself. We both have matching. This is, yeah, lovely, really lovely. Oh, nope. Someone to go in my tweezers, hang on. There we go. So they've got a connector on each one. PNRF71. 0800 644 655. And it's $4.95 on that one, folks. $4.95. That's massive. That's amazing. That gorgeous eternity look. 0800 644 655. Oh, 0800 644 645. Well done, Tina. Helen, Chris. We had any more texts in about what makes people feel Christmassy? Becky. Here we go. What makes you feel Christmassy? Let's see what people are saying out there. Becky's just checking them first to make sure there's nothing kinky in them. 6077. You'd be amazed what we get sent. Yeah, everything just has to be proofread before it goes on screen. Okay, I'll tell you what, she's just going to check the ones that are possible there. Okay, now we've got some pearls, but they're not in the studio with us at the moment, so these are completely natural pearls. Have a look at these. Oh my goodness, I love them. I absolutely love them. They are the very, very last of stock. These are metallic freshwater culture pearls. They're 12 by 16 up to 16 by 23. It's a 41 centimetre. 41 centimetre strand, that's huge! Right, we've only got 12 left. Have you used these before, Sarah?
I've used some similar.
Yeah.
I don't think it was this strand, but they are just the most amazing pearls to use. The organic nature of them, the beautiful shapes, but the luster and the nacre on them is amazing. And just a single one. I mean, look at the size, 16 to 23.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest. That's really sizable.
Yeah.
Just for a pendant, I would, if you got those eye pins that we had earlier, you could have one of those and a little drop of your favourite gemstone underneath as a pendant. Such simple designs, but with the silver chains that we've done, whether they're pre-made or whether you're going to use them off a reel and make them to the length that you want, you can use these as that feature pendant piece. You know, if you're using the smaller ones, I mean, I would say smaller, they're not small at 12 by 16, but you could use them for earrings and have that real wow factor pair of earrings.
A real wow factor, yeah, dazzling pair of earrings. Can't get my teeth in tonight. Loads more of you there. A very good evening to all of you. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. We're going to do lowest price ever at $54.95 on these. The talk about the nucleated pearl, how these actually form, is quite extraordinary. They are incredibly, incredibly rare. 0800 644 645. I'm sorry I don't have them here in the studio with me. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, so should you get them back and you don't absolutely fall in love with them, which you will. Oh, and by the way, you see this metallic look? That is natural. These are so incredibly collectible. Final 6 chances now. That is a natural colour that is occurring on those pearls there. FBDP80, final few chances. Got quite a few of you now on those phone lines. It's the first people to confirm their purchase or indeed check out your baskets. 12 by 16, up to, like Sarah said, an incredibly impressive and wow factor, 16 by 23 millimetres. That is a big size for a pearl, folks.
I really, you know, strongly advise if you like the look of those on the screen, you're going to be blown away if you get them when you get them home, because they look so much better.
Yeah,
absolutely,
they do. They really do.
Amazing pearls. I mean, the ones that I was lucky enough to use, I couldn't believe I could get my hands on pearls like that and actually be able to make my own jewellery from them.
It makes me think of, have you ever been to Dubai Airport?
No.
Oh my word, the pearls there. But they would not look out of place there.
There's a very specialised pearl shop near where I live, and they pretty much only do pearl jewellery, and they wouldn't look out of place in their window, and they have some pieces of jewellery in that window that you could buy a car for the same price as a piece of jewellery in the window. And they're beautiful, beautiful pearls, but so out of my price range, but I can actually get those ones and make my own jewellery.
Absolutely. 0800 644 645, $54.95 on those ones. Let's have a look. I have got, can I just do that little heart toggle before we move on? Or are we going to, this is going to be our star buy at the end of the hour. It's a brand, do you know what? I was going to say, we have not had anything like this in stock in I don't know how long. Now, the great thing is with these heart toggle clasps, I'll talk you through it a little bit more later, but you look at it as a toggle, but there's so many different ways that you can use these. I'd definitely say multi-buy on that one. That will be a star buy just before 8 o'clock. Right. Okay. Excuse me, I've got a sneeze brain. Oh, yes. Yes, this is sweet. It is such a sweet little bracelet. Wow. Say again. You know how we were doing under £10 earlier? Check this out. We're going to do it under £10. This is the sterling silver rhodium plated cubic zirconia circle bracelet. These are so on trend. Do you know, this is so reminiscent. Okay, do me a favour, Becky. Just go on the very well-known website of the company beginning with... Yeah. This is almost identical to one of their bracelets, which I'm pretty sure... And how much was that? They're about £129, I think. QKIL32. This is pretty much identical to one of the world's most prestigious jewellers out there in their design. At the moment, it looks like they've sold out and they're just left with the yellow gold version with a diamond in. But I swear they had almost identical to this in sterling silver with cubic zirconia. We're doing it for £9.95. If you saw that in a designer window for £129, would you question it?
No, not at all.
This is turning into the lowest ever price show. The lowest ever price. Lowest ever price. This is lovely. And the fact that you can adjust the size on it as well.
Yeah, that's a lovely... You know, I'm just thinking if you've got a niece, maybe somebody who's, almost ready for sort of their first... what I call sort of proper jewellery, if you like.
Yeah.
The more grown-up jewellery, beyond stretchy bracelets, and they're ready for moving on. Whether they happen to be, 7 or 8 or older, for me...
Oh, I'd wear that now.
Oh, definitely. But it's something that if it's too long for them, what you can do is just take one side of the chain and with a jump ring or a fine piece of sterling silver wire, you can actually just loop it back on itself and secure it. So when they're older, it can be released out again. So that, this could be made down to a very small bracelet, but then have that flexibility as they get older. They can release the chain out.
And equally, you can then also extend it further should you want to. So the bracelet also has the extender on. You can see it's £9.95. That's bonkers.
It's bonkers.
It's absolutely. Do you know what? It's just reminded me. I bought my mum a bracelet a few weeks ago. I need to pick up. It's her birthday on Thursday. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. It's 3 days. I've got ages. I haven't got ages, it's on Thursday. I've got 2 children. Charlie is at school. Yeah, no, the bracelet's here. I just need to pick it up here from the staff collection. Yeah. No, can you after the show? No, I've done well, I can't tell you because she might be watching. Okay, right, let's move on. Excuse me, can I just say as well, this is coming up. I think this is probably the most designer item we've ever brought to you. I think it is utterly gorgeous. That is beyond beautiful, isn't it?
It is, and it's effortless. You put that one piece of jewellery on and you're ready to go out, aren't you?
I want that so badly. That is such a me piece of jewellery.
That, for me, is what I love about sort of working here and being able to buy from Jewellery Maker, is that you can buy pieces like this that are just going to be a wow factor but effortless, or you can buy components and make something completely different. So you've got lots of different scope and lots of different product ranges, and I just love that. And I need that. Definitely need it.
Well, we'll be doing that a little bit later and you'll be wanting to get it today because it goes below staff cost. Right, let's go to which one, sorry? Oh, right, sorry, yes. Apologies, yeah. You see, I quite like the idea of just having these on a piece of very slim black leather cord, popping them all next to each other, little knot on either side and a slider clasp. Love these. I love them, I love them, I love them. I'd like these. I'd like to get these 3 in a pack. So we had them in solid 925 sterling silver earlier. These are solid 925 sterling silver plus a rose gold plate. Look at the gorgeous quality of those. It literally looks like 3 jump rings interlinking. IZRF23 0800 644 655. $6.95, and that's for all 3 of those. Good luck, everyone. We are busy, busy, busy this evening. Could I see the call screens on this one, please, Becky? £1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They would look absolutely gorgeous with those gumdrops that we had earlier.
Oh gosh, yeah, beautiful. I'm just thinking one of those in between those green, beautiful green pearls as well. Just one top and bottom.
Oh yeah, nice. A really lovely warmth to those. 0800 644 645 to $6.95. And that's for all 3 of those beautiful solid 925 sterling silver 9 carat rose gold plated beads. Should we move on to? I can have a pick. I can have a choose. Can I do gemstones? Can we do the pink tiger's eye? Thanks. I love this so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. No, I haven't, and I just that's why I was like, Tiger's Eye is an amazing gemstone because it has, and this is a genuine gemstone. This is not a faux alternative. This is the real deal. So you've got here a gemstone with a quality called chatoyancy. So that's the way the light moves around with the mineral properties of the gemstone itself to give it this tiger's eye effect. Excuse me. 155 carats. Now they are 8 by 8 millimeters, 15 to 16 inches. What's that about? I think it would guarantee the carat weight of 155 carats. That looks like a 38 centimetre strand to me. Right, hang on. I'm just measuring it up for you. Oh. Oh, here we go, 38. No, it's longer. It's longer.
Oh, well, it's over 15 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. 0800 644 655. We're going to be looking around about the 40 centimetre mark. $7.95. They are fabulous. They're African tiger's eye with this amazing magenta, deep fuchsia quality. 0800 644 655. XPP 029, 155 carats. That is a stunner. What would you do with those?
I'd knot those. I'd like pearl knot in between them.
Yeah, nice. With what colour thread?
Do you know, it depends. I'd either do it with a rose gold sort of tone thread.
Nice, yeah.
Or a really deep purple, like a sort of chocolate box purple. I think they'd look really nice with chocolate box purple in between.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for Christmas. I can eat chocolate again. Put myself on a no chocolate stint.
I don't think I could do
Excuse
no
me,
chocolate.
I am going to have a glass of water in a minute. Okay. Should we do that heart toggle? Let's do it. So this is a 925 sterling silver heart toggle clasp. Now obviously as a toggle clasp we understand that the bar goes through the heart and then back on itself, so you could have beads that are up to the toggle, you could have chain, you could have wire, you could have thread, you could have cords, whatever you decide. What else would you use this for?
So, well, I've used the T-bar part for the back of cufflinks.
Yeah.
Many a time. And then the heart is just so beautiful. I mean, you can put that on the bottom of a drop of earrings, you know, or as a charm, as a pendant. For me, you could fill it with cerulean as well.
Yeah.
That'd just be really beautiful. So you've got lots of ways of being able to use them, and you don't just have to use them as clasps. You know, you could use this as almost a way to sort of create a finish for a lariat style neckline piece as well, where you have the T-bar, but you actually just put sort of, as long as the beads are small enough to pull through the heart shape, you could almost make them like an extender.
Yeah, nice. And that is quite a big gap that you've got in there, actually. So you'd be able to get certainly your 4 mil through there, and all of your seed beads without a shadow of a doubt. Right, let's have a look at the call screens. We're going to do a start buy offer on this one, XYRF68. Lots of you once again joining us this evening. Phone lines are getting very, very, very busy indeed. And it's $3.95, solid 95 sterling silver. Hello, Pat, my lovely. You're joining us there in County Durham. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Have we had any text messages that aren't naughty? They're all filth. We do have some very questionable messages there. Yeah, we do. We're just trying to filter through and find some non-filth ones. Yeah. Oh, we've got one. Oh no, we'd like one that isn't. Can someone just text us in something to make Becky's eyes feel like she's not watching some, like, she's, yeah, violated, quite frankly. Yeah. Hello, Peter and Nilla. It's funny, yeah. Over the years, it is incredible what people will text in. Yeah. Keith, congratulations to you. Jane, oh, do you know what? There's quite a lot of gent shopping for this one. That's nice.
Lovely. Do you know, I just love these clasps because you don't have to worry if it's on a neckline piece or it's on a bracelet. If your piece of jewellery turns around and you see the clasp, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
And for me, that's you know, the great sort of effortless way of being able to wear a piece of jewellery, that it hasn't got a sort of start and finish, you know, that everything is finished to perfection.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really, really lovely look. And I do think for cufflinks, that would be a fabulous idea. In fact, most people are multi-buying on this one. Pretty much everybody who's confirmed, bar a couple, have actually multi-bought. Hello, Patricia, Annette, and Nilla, and Jane, and Deborah. 0800 644 645. What have people been saying? Had a couple of people saying you absolutely love that Amiga chain. A couple of, oh, the Opal! I haven't told you about the Opal in ages. Okay, the black Opal is going under £80. It is the most significant price drop we have ever done on Opal on a launch. Categorically 100%, and it's black matrix opal. It's guaranteed to go under 80. We are set to shock you tonight. Right now though, are we going to do the Amiga chain right now? We're going to do this right now. This is utterly designer. If we do it as a star buy, we can get it a bit lower. And a PR offer. Can we? We're going to do this as a start buy. This is going to be a PR offer. Now, let me just tell you right now, our PR offers are renowned in the industry. A PR offer, Sarah, what do you think, because I do a lot of PR offers, what do you think a PR offer is for you?
Just for me, it's a price beyond where I'd expect things to go. And it's, for me, you know, I'm used to jewellery making prices. I'm used to, you know, sort of the amazing deals we can do. And when things go beyond that, then I'm thinking, oh, that can't be right, we're going to get in trouble. Those are PR prices.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go below staff cost on this. We're going to take a massive hit on it. We're going to see how many people out there would genuinely like this. Now, the piece that I have for you is a limited edition piece. It's quite different from the usual items that we have here at Jewellery Maker. It's a complete designer look. We've got an expected price tag on it, but tell you what, should we do a PR offer and a showstopper and everything else in between? Star buy? Let's do it. Look at it. It is the most extraordinarily beautiful piece. It's called an amiga necklace. Now, we're going to take an incredibly close look at this. It is the most finesse. You've got the finesse of handwork and hand craftsmanship on this that is incomparable to any other piece I've done. Now, it's actually... it's 27 grams of sterling silver. It's 0.6 centimetres wide, so it's 6 millimetres wide. Could I please see the call screens on this one, Becky? Thank you. Right, you're going to have to be quick off the mark of this. Now, with our PR offers, you absolutely need to be on the phone line right now. We guarantee to bring... I can't believe we've got this many left. This is it. We're going to wow, shock and amaze. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee at $69.95. The best of luck to all of you. This is 27 grams of 925 sterling silver. It is breathtaking, breathtaking, breathtaking. So take a really close look. Let me guide you through from the back. And while I'm guiding you through, please make sure you're confirming. I've got this and it's wow. Jane, it is wow. Congratulations, darling. It is a stunning piece of jewellery. This categorically 100% should not be at that price. Get it valued, folks. Get it valued. It's solid 925 sterling silver. The hand craftsmanship into this piece is utterly wow. If you have got a phone in your hand, make sure you're confirming your purchase. This is beautiful. I'm going to show you the other side of it right now. It shows you the underside. Actually, that's really lovely to wear it that way round as well. So that's the underside. And can we get really close on that, please, Ben? Oh, Suzette, my darling, one of my regulars. You're going to look, I am so pleased for you. It is beautiful. But look at that detailing of the silver work there. Every single link joined with absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. It's like all your individual links and then a ribbon of silver that's been really, truly impressed by, basically you've got an agitated silver there, which it's usually, in order to manipulate the surface layer of silver, you'll actually have had diamond dust being aggravated against the surface layer, and that gives it this different tone. So it's not diamonds within the silver, but the diamonds have actually moved the silver to cause this incredible impression, which then gives this glittering fold. Not everybody who wants this is going to be able to get it. We are going to be selling out. We've literally got 4 left. I've got more than that with people, 7 in baskets is what I'm trying to say. And we've got people that can call up on the phone lines. It's a free phone number. That is one of the most strikingly beautiful chains. Evening, Lucy. Got the bracelet the other day to match, thinking Christmas Day in Vegas. Is that where you're going? Is that where you're going? Is it really? Is that where you are for Christmas? Pardon? The PR offer, well, it's a public relations offer. It's a way of us bonding with you. Somebody has messaged in to say, what's a PR offer? Yeah, so a PR offer is basically where we can build our relationship with you and give you an amazing deal, but there's an intention behind it. So it's not just a deal for the sake of a deal. A PR offer is where we can really give you, sort of bizarre interruption that we've just had in the flow of the evening. Ben, have you just been outside to text?
No phones in the studio.
No phones in the studio, but you haven't been in the studio.
Maybe
Ben, have you just texted in that you look handsome?
No, not me.
Ben, if you just texted in that you look handsome. Would you like to come and show everybody what you look like tonight? So that's what we do with our PR offers. We basically, it goes beyond just a great deal. A PR offer is where we take a bit of a hit on it in order to make an impression on you. It's like saying, it's a little bit like an advertising device as well, but you benefit from it immediately. So that's what our offers are. This is it, £69.95. You get this valued. That is incredible value for money. Oh, what's the weight, please? It's 27 grams, hun. I know! It's amazing! Bargain! Ha, ha, ha. We love you, Ben. Hazel, are you his auntie, his cousin, his sister? What's your mum? Is it you, Ben? Have you got a second profile?
No.
Hazel, are you actually Ben? Okay, we've got 2 left. We've got 4 people now who are yet to decide what to do.
I tell you, I get stopped so often in my sort of, mine's an Egyptian style one, so it's slightly different. I get stopped so often by people saying, wow, love that neckline piece, where did you get it from? And it's just an amazing talking piece.
It is stunning. That simple black dress, Christmas Day in Vegas. Suzette, can you text in again? Are you really going to be in Vegas on Christmas Day? You've had a heck of a rubbish year, my darling. You deserve every fabulous moment there. I hope you are going. And if you are, send us some pickies of you in your necklace and your bracelet. Oh, you're going to look amazing. You'll look really rich, won't you? Yeah, that's gorgeous. Right, we're going to go to a break in a moment. Let me pop that over there. Does this bust have a name? Do we know?
I don't know.
Can we give her a name? Would you like to name the bust? Is that a little bit weird? I won't tell you Ben's suggestion. We're going to go to a break, folks, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab a drink and stop this cough. We'll see you in a moment.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. This December, join us each morning at 10 AM for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello. Are you having a nice time? You having a nice time, Sarah?
I am.
So, what are your happy Christmas lunch?
What am I going to have for my Christmas lunch?
We already know, so you're going to have a honey glazed ham.
Yes, we have honey glazed ham. So
Why does it take 3 days to honey glaze a lamb? Can't you just whack some honey on it and bung it in the oven?
So you have to soak it. So you soak it for 24 hours. Then you have to bake it. You let it go cold. And then you put the glaze on. And then you bake it again.
I'm so hungry.
So yeah, so it takes a little bit of time, but then you've got loads of lovely cooking liquid to be able to make beautiful gravy with as well for your Christmas dinner. We have turkey, and I've got turkey crown covered in bacon.
I can't do a turkey crown.
See, I find it easier than doing a turkey because if I don't have to worry about carving it because it's all done.
No, it feels a bit fake to just do the crown. I banned my mum from it.
Well, I've done it for probably the last
So
8 years.
when she said, no, we're just going to get the turkey crown again this year, and we introduced having another meat, and then we went to the butcher's and I got some turkey legs.
Oh.
I tell you what, if you want turkey on Christmas Day and you're on a bit of a budget, go to the butcher's, turkey leg, massive, I'm talking massive, £3.
Yeah.
That's where you can get your turkey in for you to go to turkey dinner. Spend more money on Jewellery Maker. Right then, what's your favourite part? Here we go, folks. What's your favourite part of the Christmas dinner? I think roast potatoes are a given. But what's your favourite part? Yorkshire pudding. Do you have Yorkshire pudding with your Christmas dinner? Do you have a beef or anything, or do you just have Yorkshire puddings anyway? Yeah, pigs and blankets, yeah. Usual. What's the favourite bit of your Christmas dinner?
See, I like all the veg.
I do. Yeah. And my carrot and swede with loads of butter on it. I could eat that by the bowlful. Yeah. And I love more than Christmas dinner. I love the leftovers the next day.
Tastes better.
Yeah, cold turkey with a bit of stinky cheese. Oh, right then. Text in favourite part of Christmas dinner. We're getting all festive here at Jewellery Maker today. Right. Let's have a quick look. Coming up at past. Oh, it's just jumped out at me. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. We're promising under £80, okay? We're promising under 80. It's one of the most considered purchases, but it's the biggest reduction in price we have ever done. The biggest. To be honest, it's a PR offer, folks. This will be a PR offer. Oh, 0800 644 645. Okay, let's do bear with me a second. Yes, this is the one. Yeah. Oh, flipping heck. I've left my husband at home. Well, I haven't left him at home. Like, he is at home with the children, wrapping up the family's gifts for New Zealand and Australia, because that's where my husband's from, New Zealand. His sister's in Australia. I don't know if I mentioned it before. And I bought my sister-in-law a gorgeous, I've done like a little pendant, little like collection of things. She won't be watching, she's in Australia. And I've forgotten to leave the chain for him to wrap. It's in my bag. Picked it up the other day from upstairs. Oops. Anyway, just thinking out loud. This is fab because it's 20 inches, but you can adjust the size simply by pulling the chain through the slider. Watch this. 20-inch chain. And the fact that, so you slide it and it just stops. Look. And then you've got a little heart on there as well. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's 925 sterling silver, a millimetre links, 20 inches, and it's how much? £11.95 on this one, folks. £11.95, 20 inches, 0800 644 655. Brussels sprouts, I love them. Oh, Janice, I bet you're lovely to be around Christmas Eve, Christmas night, aren't you? Jam, gravy. It's all about gravy. You're right, Jan, my darling. It's got to be the pigs in blankets, and that's from Susan, Deck and Dine. Yeah, pigs in blankets. Dipped, though, when they're a bit colder, in cranberry sauce, but the bacon's gone crispy. Last year, I didn't cook. Just bought serrano ham, olives, pickles, salad and bread. Now, Julianne, hello, darling. I'm going to be, she's in Cornwall. I do love Cornwall. Yes, my team are taking the mickey out of me, that I always say, Cornwall, I love Cornwall. Julianne, that's what we do on Boxing Day. Where are you going to get all of that from? You're going to go to Lansdowne Dairy? I know, Julianne. Well, sort of. We've not actually met. I've met a dad. Pardon? I've met Julianne's dad. Yeah. In Cornwall. He was lovely. We're going to get him to carve a slate for the front of our house. No. £11.95. 0800 644 Ben.
What is that?
So, just so you know, Ben, my director, he's found Shimmer and Shine. If I put it to my microphone, ready? I'm going to put my earpiece to my microphone. Okay, no, we can't do that. Might get done for copyright. Anyway, Shimmer and Shine. Paula, with you there, Lucy. Leftovers, turkey, cheese, bubble and squeak, and Branston pickle. Oh yes, I love.
Hungry now.
I love Boxing Day. Go for a good walk. Justify eating the lot, and then Boxing Day always my mum's trifle. It's the only time I've seen my nan absolutely tiddled. She gets completely trolleyed on trifle. Do I like the soggy, spongy bit? Yeah, that's where the booze is. Yeah. What's your favourite Christmas pud? So not necessarily Christmas pudding, but what's your favourite Christmas pud? Or your favourite Christmas dessert? My mum always makes a Yule log with cranberry sauce, cranberries in it as well, and fresh cream and mascarpone cheese and...
The kids love panettone.
Panettone?
The kids love it.
Quite like it toasted with butter on panettone. I'm not keen on the cake as such.
And then I make my own mince pies, but I make them with phyllo pastry. And I make little parcels.
Oh, cranberry and brie phyllo parcels has to be one of my favourite things. I could literally just eat trays full. What's your favourite Christmas pud, Kerry? This is Kerry, everybody who's coming on cameras.
I like mince pies.
You like mince pies, do you? Do you like them warm?
Yeah.
Warm with... Do you like a top on them or more like a tartlet?
I don't mind.
You don't mind? I'm going to make you some mince pies.
Oh,
Yeah.
When?
When?
Yeah.
I think we're together on...
Next Thursday, I think, isn't it?
We are together next Thursday.
So next Thursday
I'm going to make you some mince pies for next Thursday.
Okay. I'll message you on Tuesday.
Message me on Tuesday to remind me. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I'll have a eat naughty things that day. Okay. Here we go, folks. Let's move on to... You're right.
Gold chain.
You're right. Becky's just having a coughing fit. We've all got a bit of a... I've got a right tickle kicking in. Okay, have a look. Oh, now this is beautiful. You've got a gorgeous slider going on here. Okay, just so you know, producer Becky is off out the studio having a coughing fit. Ben is very excited. He's in the hot seat. This is an 18-inch. Becky... Okay, they've changed roles. This is cool. 18-inch chain. It's a curved link. It's 1 millimetre in its thickness. It's got the slider once again. Now I'm thinking about food. And it literally just stays, because within that slider ball there is compact silicone, and that just keeps it wherever you want it to be. Could I see the call screens please, Ben? EIIL17. Oh, here we go. My hubby loves Christmas pudding, but I don't. So he has that, and then I get raspberry pavlova to have as well. I do share with my hubby. Why? Why would you? Why? Why would you share that?
He's got the Christmas pud. Have the pavlova all to yourself.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Just, leftover Christmas pudding and quality vanilla ice cream whizzed together and then refrozen is yummy.
Yeah. Make your own Christmas pudding ice cream.
Oh my goodness, why have I never thought of doing that?
It's lovely.
Oh, we need to bring the price in for this. Here's only £9.95. So what's your favourite element of Christmas dinner?
Pigs and blanket.
Pigs, everyone's saying pigs and blanket. I'm all about that, you see, roast potatoes. Roast potatoes. I'd have just a plate of roast potatoes, my mum's boozy gravy. It's like, my mum doesn't use booze in all the cooking, just in the trifle and the gravy. Mum's boozy gravy. I'm doing Christmas dinner this year.
I do it.
For everybody.
I've done it for the last, crikey, I don't know how many years, 8, 9 years.
I've never done it single-handedly. It's going to be great. I'll get the whole. I'll send everybody out the kitchen, especially my dad. My dad's a really good cook, but he's a pain at Christmas. What are you doing? And he pretends that he's there to help. He's there just to hover to get the crispiest bits of the potato first. He's there. I'm just going to check this. Are you now?
That's like the children. I'm just going to check these pigs in blanket are okay.
£9.95, folks. We've got quite a lot of people on the phone lines who haven't yet confirmed. Make sure you're pressing that option 1. The Opal is coming up for you in about 20 minutes time. Let me just show you this once again. Favourite pudding at Christmas. I can't believe I've never done that. Get a pudding, whiz it up with ice cream and refreeze it. Don't let your ice cream completely defrost before you do that though, because that's health and safety. Yeah. Have a look at this Opal that's coming up for you. We're guaranteeing it under £80 today, folks. These huge beads are genuine matrix opal. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Coming up for you in about 15 minutes' time. Okay. Which one are we going to? Oh, I adore this. I have this in the silver. So this is a 95 in silver, but it's got a 9-carat rose gold plate. I adore it. Now, it's a chain. It's not a complete chain, so it doesn't come with a clasp on it, but it comes with the opportunity to either use it complete, or, I thought it'd be lovely, we don't get a close-up, do we, team? We don't get a close-up. No, we don't get a close-up on Lucy's foot. No, we don't do that, Kerry, do we? So, oh, yeah. No! There's a lot of polyfiller at work right now.
That's very naughty, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of makeup to fill in the cracks. Okay, we've only... Just so you know, Ben is currently producing. He's one of our directors, yeah, but we'll just let him have his moment. This is gorgeous, £17.95, and you've got the 9-carat yellow gold. Yeah, go on. Go on, Ben. Okay, £16.95, folks. I really shouldn't have done that. In this business, when our margins are so tiny, we really rely on the volume of things that we sell, which is so incredibly busy tonight. So with the volume that we sell, we are able to take prices even lower. We're having a really busy night. You're getting the deals. You really are getting the deals. Could I see the call screens, please, once again? Thank you. EHRF61. That is stunning. Even the scope for making earrings.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I've had a pearl chain that was had links like this in between, and I used every single scrap of the chain, no matter if I cut it or not, because you can literally re-add in or make your own rosary links with a little bit of rose gold plated wire, and actually be able to either add extra components in. So you might be thinking, actually, you know, I've got some beautiful components I want to add in between these flowers.
Yeah.
So you can cut the chain and re-add in between, and the links are plenty big enough to get a 0.6 wire through once they've cut, so that you can make your own.
What wire would you use to cut if you were going to reattach in the middle of that?
Either a yellow gold plated wire or a rose gold.
What gauge would you use?
Probably a 0.6 for a rosary link. I'm just seeing if I've got any 0.6. That's a 0.4. That's a 0.6. I think that would go through the links. Just check.
Yeah, please.
Bearing in mind that I've got a link already in there. So I'm just going to pick one of the links here. Let's see if I can get the wire to go through. Oops. Probably would go through, but it would be without another link. But I mean, definitely a 0.4 would go through there. Once you've cut that, you'd have a bigger gap there. And actually what you can do with these links is if you use something like a macrame pin, although they're more of an oval link at the moment, if you use something like a macrame pin, you can actually make that link completely round. So you'll get more shape, more wire through there. But you can see that there, I've just about almost got that through there. Yeah, so without the other link in there, that would go through.
Fabulous, thank you. I adore that, and especially I know that in the last few months actually we've had some really tiny dinky little bees that could be wire wrapped on as well. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? Really cute.
They would be lovely.
So I'm thinking, go on, which one? Yeah, that's the one I wanted to do. Fab.
Oh,
I love these because if you have a look, they've got a lovely undulation. And with that, I think that these would make, what I would do is get a piece of wire, take the wire through the loop, bring it back round. I've had that as a ring.
Mm-hmm.
That is a stunning design of leaf. And then just, oh yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Pop them. Gorgeous.
Oh, lovely.
And maybe even like as a little ear cuff as well. But yeah, because it's this delicate.
It has got that. It's beautifully curved. Beautifully curved.
Let me see if I pop this on their tweezers if I can show you a bit better.
And it's not just a curve in one direction. It's almost curved in both planes. It's beautiful.
$6.95 for all three. I think that is absolutely fantastic because you could pay that more than that for just one. 0800 644 655. Stunning. Just one on a simple chain. Pair of earrings. I think they're quite nice. Something like this as well that you can pop on. So for those of you who are regular viewers, you'll know I wear these. Every day, have done for more than 7 years because I bought them on my honeymoon. They're my staple everyday earrings. And quite often with the charms that we have here, I'll buy them and I'm really lazy. I'll take these pearl studs out, I'll thread the prong of the earring through the top of the charm and put them back in again. So, sorry, I think something's just gone mad. And then it looks like you've got a little bit more of an adornment on them. It's really easy then, really easy. Okay, we're literally 10 minutes away from the Opal. And in the meantime, remember more texting. I want to know your favourite element of your Christmas dinner and your favourite Christmas pudding. Sorry, I've just dropped my... what have I done here? I don't even know what I've done.
All tussled
I'm
up.
all, oh, wow, I don't know. You know what I'm like with technology, I'm absolutely appalling. Right, let's move on. Sarah knows, she's known me for long enough now to know that I'm absolutely atrocious.
I know every time you used to have to get up and do the walk across, you used to have to
Yeah,
hook yourself up all the chair.
I'm glad that I won't have to do that tonight because I'm all wired up to the chair, I haven't got a clue I'm going to get out. Right, okay, which one, sorry, lovely? Yeah, these are the ones that are connectors. Oh no, these ones. Yeah, these are beautiful. They're like little fuchsias. Am I right? Fuchsias for those?
Yes.
They are adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Or they could even be snowdrops.
They could. They could. I love a snowdrop. Oh, I do love a good snowdrop. Good detailing on those. Aren't they beautiful? There's something very flower fairy about them.
There is.
Do you remember flower fairies?
I do. I do remember flower fairies.
I remember my plastic flower fairy kingdom.
Never had any flower fairies, but I do remember them.
No, did I? Anyone else out there have flower fairies? I had ZVRF94. 7.5mm. You're going to get 3 in the pack. Oh, 0800 644 655 1.2 grams of 925 sterling silver and 9 carat rose gold. I think Ben always looks gorgeous. What's the matter with you? No. Ben thought it might be. Oh, that's Ben signalling to you, Jenny, that he likes your comment. How is that a pun? 795 0800 644 excuse me 655. Oh. ZVRF94. Oh, we're both a bit, aren't we?
It's a bit, yeah, a bit of a tickly throat.
Wondering if it's something in the air. Is it my hand cream? Is it my new perfume? Okay, we're going to move on. And we're going to go to... There isn't here, but I know it's been in the studio because it was on the last... We're just looking for a strand. Yes, now these are beautiful. I don't think there's a better cut for amethyst, do you?
No.
Because they are the gemstone of Valentine. Have a look at these.
I need
the gemstone, you need them. Why? What are you up to?
No, I've used all my heart-shaped amethysts. I'm out. I need some more.
How can you be out?
I've run out.
They're a staple essential for
They
any
are.
jewellery maker, particularly if you sell your jewellery. Have you sold much this year, or are you doing?
I've done commissions this year.
Yeah.
I haven't done so many sort of stalls or fairs, but I've done commissions this year, and hearts are so popular and so easy. You know, if you show people heart-shaped gemstones, they're just such an easy thing to gift.
Well, I do think as well, if you're going to be buying jewellery for somebody, chances are. A jewellery is quite a personal thing to buy, so the chances are you have got a loving relationship with that person, be it that your female relative or indeed your male relative or a very close friend that you have genuine love for. 160 carats, QXPO, 48. Now, they're where they should be at. We're at $7.95 tonight though. $12.95 is where we should be at. We're at $7.95 for you this evening on 0800 644 655. The code once again is QXPO48, 160 carats. They're 12 millimetres in their diameter. That's a full 38 centimetre strand. They are stunning.
And the great thing about these is, you know, if I'm selling my jewellery, I've made my money back by 2 of those and more. I'm in profit. By using 2 of those.
By 2 gemstones.
By using 2 of them. I'm into profit very easily because my earrings that I make with these.
What would you sell them for?
They go for about £12 to £15.
On sterling silver?
Well, if they're on plated, it would be slightly less, but on sterling silver, anything £15 to £18. Because they're amethyst, and everybody knows amethyst. It's a really well-renowned gemstone. It's an easy tone to give as well. A lot of people have amethyst in their jewellery collection because it's one of those gemstones that people typically will buy as one of their first gemstone pieces. And for me, it's so easy. And sometimes I just pop a couple of little spacer beads either on the top, then onto a shepherd's hook or a post, and they fly. They really do.
They're beautiful. They're an absolute staple essential. And don't forget here this evening, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Hello, you fab lot. Hello, Mandy, you JM addict, darling. How are you? Best part of any roast dinner is the sprouts.
I do like them. Do you not like sprouts?
I like them. Oh, I was very mumble then. I like them, yeah. Favourite part? No. No. I do quite like them with chestnuts. Chestnuts, you see, I'm not allergic to chestnuts. I'm allergic to most nuts, but not chestnuts. But I do like chestnuts with sprouts.
I'm not a chestnut fan.
I don't like chestnut.
No. Do you know one of my favourite bits of our dinner is I do caramelised onions.
Yeah.
Just really slow roasting it. I just have them on a slice of bread. With me quite happily.
On a slice of bread, and then what would your pudding be? Well, Mandy's would be homemade strawberries and champagne cheesecake.
Going round to Mandy's house. That sounds lovely. Sounds delicious.
Oh no, do you think they will have Christmas pudding bakers? Suzette, you are going. We are there for Christmas, my 50th and New Year. Really looking forward to it after the past few months. Suzette, I want to send you all the birth. Can we just send a round of applause for Suzette for her birthday? Yay. Happy birthday, my darling. Mwah, loads of love to you. Suzette is the most gorgeous lady. I can't believe you're going to be 50. You look like you're in your late 30s, hon. And I hope you have the most amazing life experience. Have you been to Vegas before? I went to Vegas when I was 18.
Never been to Vegas.
What a waste of time, because you can't go near casinos when you're 18. What an amazing experience you're going to have. Love every second. You deserve it, my darling. Christmas and New Year and your 50th. Ah! What a corker of a way to see in 2018. It's going to be your year next year, my lovely. Right, are we going to do the opal? Okay, folks, it's time. This is a really... I want, whatever you're doing now, I want you to just stop. And I need you to, first of all, I need to sort this wire out because I don't know what I've done. But I've got myself all tangled up. Right, probably... if not one of the most significant purchases of the month. We have had a big briefing about this. This is massive, massive, massive news. What I need you to think about when you're going to get this, are we going to a Star by VT? Okay, the must-have, of course. What I need you to think about is, just remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't love them when you get them home, you send them back. If you go and get them valued, remember our prices here at Jewellery Maker are incredibly low anyway. We're going to go below the intended, below half the intended price. Let's do it. This opal is one of the most significant purchases you will have ever made here at Jewellery Maker. I'm literally, I'm so excited for you because the thing is, you've got your 30-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose.
No.
Have you ever seen opal this big?
No, I'm not.
Black opal this big.
Oh my goodness.
Black matrix opal this big.
Oh my goodness, mate, they are amazing. They are fun. Do you know, I've never had a strand of matrix opal in my hand anyway. But these...
I've never had a strand that big.
They are absolutely...
Not black.
Full of colour.
The world's most expensive and sought after opal is black.
Wow. Wow,
This
wow.
is black matrix opal.
They are amazing.
Isn't it?
They are.
Isn't it? Oh. And to have them in the rounds as well.
They are so big as well. Big, 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 big. That's how statement that is.
It is utterly extraordinary. And what I know is going to be, right, can I see the call screens, please? Okay, you're going to have to be quick off the mark on this one. Right, I've got loads and loads and loads of people grabbing this one. We're going to go below half the intended price on these. Guaranteed. Now, this is for tonight only. It's a 52 carat strand. We're doing a major, major offer on these ones. Once it's gone forever, unless we get anyone changing their mind. Tomorrow you wake up and you go, actually no, and you cancel your order. You're unlikely to see these again. How many have we got? Okay, we've got less than 100 of these strands in, well, no. Already 25 already gone, and then we've got more people coming in right now for them. We've got loads of people grabbing them. I wouldn't even wait for the price to come in. If you're tempted by this, knowing full well that you're getting the most incredible deal. So this is an opal of a completely different spectrum. It's in a completely different zone. It's the most prestigious opal, and most people consider it to be the most valuable opal is the black opal. What is the wow factor about the black opal that you're getting is that your largest pieces are 10mm rounds. They're not even flat with cabochons. These are full rounds. Now, you could potentially look at even getting these. We've got a visitor. Got a spider on the desk. You could even think about maybe you take them to a specialist. Don't do it yourself with a saw cutter. But I'm actually thinking I'd get those cut in half.
Well, you could do, but you need it to be somebody who knows exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, you take it to a lapidurist, and you just speak to a local jeweller, and chances are they'd know one. Look at those. Look at those. My husband's in a band with a lapidurist. Yeah. Okay, let's see the black opal in the rough. Can you even begin to imagine? You see, don't you think it is the most... Oh, I'm so excited for you. Don't you think it's the most exciting thing? That the indulgence of cutting that into rounds.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because, you know, you to get a round from that sort of piece,
you're losing. Waste a lot.
So,
yeah.
And you have to find the right bit of that rough that will allow you to get a round cut from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, I couldn't have cut that. I would have just had to have had that back, and I couldn't have absolutely, definitely not cut into that piece.
They are extraordinary, and every single strand will differ slightly. So you've got your Thursday money back guarantee, no quibble money back guarantee. It is the most extraordinary strand, and you can, of course, get your certificate of authenticity as well. Just speak to the call centre. It's going to Cambridgeshire, Lancashire, Hampshire, Cardiff, Yorkshire, Northamptonshire, Tyne and Wear, Cheshire, Lincolnshire, Norfolk, West Midlands, Nottinghamshire, Glamorgan, Gloucestershire, Warwickshire, Surrey, Northumberland, Devon, Nottinghamshire, Dalarna, California, Morayshire, Greater London, Bedfordshire, Somerset, Cheshire, Norfolk, Greater London, 0800 644 655. Okay, I said that we were guaranteeing these. Okay, what price are people seeing on the website? Okay, I guaranteed these to be under £80. Right, do me a favour, before we bring a price in, for those of you who haven't yet called up for this, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I have to see what price it is, do me a favour, phone up right now and show your interest. By calling up, you're under no obligation whatsoever, but show that you are genuinely interested. It's a free phone number, or you put these in your basket, but you don't need to check your basket out, and you only confirm your purchase by checking that basket out, okay? So you're under no obligation whatsoever, I swear to you, on live TV with everybody who can possibly analyse what we're saying. We'll analyse, we get looked at and moderated the whole time on shopping TV. More so than any high street shops, we're watched constantly for what we can say. I swear to you, you will not be charged a bean by calling up or putting these in your basket and showing your interest. We're just going to see how many more people are interested in this. Okay, we're at the point now where we're going to have to bring the price in because not everybody... Yeah. Okay, so Becky, my fabulous producer, has just done a quick search on the internet, and you can do the search as well. The lowest price she has found for one in a ring in sterling silver. No, in brass. In brass. So none of that monetary value even goes towards the metal, because brass will be pennies. £74 for one. We're doing them for £29.95. Check your baskets out, folks. I'm so sorry if you miss out on these. The best of luck to every single one of you. This has to be. What were you expecting?
Well, when you said you were going to half what we were expecting to go at, so I was thinking, if they were to go for £89, I'd have been very, very happy. Very, very happy.
Well, I guaranteed you under 80. £29.95, £29.95, £29.95, £29.95. Right, you've just got to check out as quick as you can. We're not going to have enough to go round. Hugest congratulations to all of you. My dad said I got to get these. Reminds him of the sky in Cornwall. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Starry, starry night. The best opal that I own. Sharon Louise, how are you?
Oh, hello, Sharon.
How are you, my darling? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Not seen you in ages. Calm down and sing. Angela. Angela, I am... Oh, do you know what? This is the frustration about being a presenter at Jewellery Maker, because I'm not sat at home and I can't buy. Oh! Oh, put that with yellow gold.
Definitely.
Right, we've got more than 30 of you with these in your baskets, folks. Oh. Check your baskets out. We're going to stay with you. Check your baskets out. What have you got to do? Okay, do me a favour. Okay, I'm going to do something that I've never asked before. Won't necessarily make it public, but you can communicate live with my producer, Becky. Keep it clean. Becky is sat there right now with the call screen and the text message screen in front of her. If you're not going to confirm your purchase, but you put them in your basket, can you tell her why? I'm serious. Let us know why you're not confirming that purchase if you're not going to. Because then we can relay that to our managers. Because at that price for this gemstone, they should be gone by now. We've got a few remaining. Put in. Somebody's asking to count them. Of course I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Approximately 11. I think we guarantee the carat weight on this. It's an 8 centimetre strand with 52 carats on. We guarantee 52 carats and we guarantee 8 centimetres. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you having a laugh? It works out £2.70. That's just ridiculous. How much would you sell that for as a ring, Sarah? Sorry, I'm really sorry, folks. I keep forgetting that Sarah's not on her talk back tonight. I'm really sorry.
That's okay. I mean, if that was in a ring, if I was to charge any less than £60, I think people would look at me and say that can't possibly be an opal.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I did it in sterling silver, anything up to 80, 90 pounds.
For one?
For one, yeah. Because if I didn't do the gemstone justice and put a price on it that is out in the marketplace where people can do their research and look for this gemstone, and if I was to go in there and say, oh, you can have this ring for £30, people would look at it and say, actually, hang on a minute, how do I know that you're not trying to sort of give me something that isn't a matrix opal?
We talk quite a bit about undervaluing, don't we?
Yeah, and I think...
she says with $29.95 on screen, it's a monster offer.
Yeah, it is. It's an absolutely amazing offer. I love opals, and I said this the other day when I was on Saturday. There's something intrinsically special about opals. If you've ever had, you know, someone in your life who's worn opals, you know, you sort of have this draw to them. My mum always wore opals. She always wore white opals. And I think she would have absolutely loved these because it's something that we couldn't get hold of so easily. But she always wore white opals. And I had a ring when I was about 18 bought for me that had blue-based opals. The base colour in them was blue, like a sort of duck egg blue, which are gorgeous. And I've always had this sort of special connection with them. I think they're just amazing.
They are. They really are. Can I possibly be a little bit of a diva? Can we possibly pan across the whole strand, please? Thank you. There we go. And you'll see everyone is offering just something slightly different. Studio lights are rubbish for opals.
They are.
They really do look so much better in real life.
They look gorgeous, especially when I was having a look close up here and I was looking down on the gemstones. Every single one had that starry night look about them, and beautiful pinfire colour coming back at me. Just gorgeous.
Right, we can get a close-up on this one because it's at the end. The other's quite hard to get close-ups on because they have gemstones buffering up to either side of them. But you see that red and... Do you know how valuable that gemstone is?
Yeah. I just can't believe that that whole strand is that price. I was not expecting it at all. I was completely and utterly shocked when that price came up, which is probably a good thing I'm not on talk back tonight, because I think I would have been very, very shocked to know that beforehand.
Wow.
Aren't they amazing? Absolutely amazing.
That is, I'm just flabbergasted by those. That is extraordinary. GMNV54. If you're tempted, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, when you get these at home and you're looking at them in a single source of natural light, or even a single source of artificial light, they're going to show so much more to your eye, because they're not having all the different light sources bounding at them. And also, if once they're off the strand as well and the light can get all around them, when I would be making jewellery with these, I would be very tempted to put a smaller space speed in between each one to allow the maximum amount of light around each gemstone. And also to protect each gemstone from each other as well. So that's going to help to create a little bit of spacing and protect the gemstone from any sort of rubbing together or knocks or anything like that. But just to allow that maximum amount of light in between each of those. I mean, if you are going to be really indulgent and make a neckline piece or a bracelet out of them, which at that price, you don't even have to worry about being indulgent.
Not at all. They are utterly amazing. And again, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can always return them should you want to. Free phone number 0800 644 655. We are close to a sellout on those now. I don't know who's going to get them. We've got people upping their order to more than one. We've got 10 left in the business. We've got 26 people with these in their baskets. It's going to be a sellout. We're going to have to move it on from there. If we've got any left at the end of the show, I'll let you know, but I think it's highly doubtful. Chances like that don't come around every day. I've never presented it before, and I've been working for Jewellery Maker now for over 7 years. Where's that time gone? 2 babies later, I'd still not seen this gemstone in the studio. So amazing, absolutely amazing. Well done. Okay, Becky, you got a plan where you want to go next? Yes, this is beautiful. Do you know it's so beautiful that I have this and the dinkier ones, the dinkier ones come in pack 3. Yeah, just popped it on a chain. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's the vintage rose. DZRF48. DZRF48. So that is 925 sterling silver, encasing a beautiful, genuine, natural freshwater culture pearl of that beautiful vintage. That's whoa. Sorry, folks, both Sarah and I needed a right good cough. It's this time of year.
Yeah. I think I've got a... I don't know what it is. A sniffle?
I've just caught a cough with that. I hope not.
No, I don't want it.
It's not on my agenda to be ill. I've just got over my cold. I thought I'd have my winter cold.
I had that really, really horrible one.
Yeah,
that
I
seemed
did.
to go on forever.
Yeah, I'm on week 3, just at the dregs of it now. Yeah. Attractive, lovely conversation. In fact, no, it's longer than 3 weeks. I got it from my best friend's dad. Because my best friend got it from her dad, and then I got it from my best friend. So we've had my best friend's dad's cold. All had Den's cold. Right, $3.95 on this one, folks. I do apologise. I do think that'd be beautiful as earrings as well. I've got loads of you getting this. It's $3.95.
So if you were to buy 2 of those and say some sterling silver shepherd's hooks,
yeah,
and I'm being sort of, you know, say £2 for the shepherd's hooks, you know, for a single pair, you've got sterling silver, pearl, all the way through the design, earrings for £110.
Yeah.
I would get laughed out of any establishment, whether it be a sort of supermarket that maybe sells jewellery. If I said, you know, can I have sterling silver pearl earrings with £10 in my pocket? That's not going to happen. Or if I was to go to a shop that maybe sells jewellery through either online or through a catalogue or something like that, I don't think I could find anything made of genuine fresh water-cultured pearls and sterling silver for that price at all.
Most people are buying 4, 5, 6.
Wow. And at this time of year, if you're thinking, it's getting a little bit tight to Christmas, and I still want to make some personal pieces of jewellery, some homemade pieces of jewellery, when you can get components like this, it just speeds up that jewellery making process for you. It's not that you're not making it for them, that you're not still popping it onto that chain or, you know, making that pair of earrings, but it's just got that sort of, just to speed up that little bit of sort of that jewellery making process for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe you're watching and, you know, maybe thinking, you know, I haven't, you know, maybe made a lot of jewellery. This is a great way to be able to start getting into making jewellery.
Definitely. Because you don't have to do too much at all. $3.95. It's a stunning cradle of silver. If there's any of those remaining, I would like those. We have, just to keep you up to date as well, we have 7 of the black matrix opal left only, just 7. 0800 644 655. We have 23 people with the opal in their baskets. And of course, you don't have to have it in your basket. You can always just phone up. If you've never shopped with us before, it couldn't be easier. You literally call that free phone number at the bottom of your screen. You come through to our fabulous call centre team, who are based just around the corner from us here. We're based in Redditch in the Midlands, DZRF48, and we are the longest running and the only running channel of our kind dedicated to jewellery making. So thank you for being a part of our show this evening. Right, we've got more to bring to you though. We're live for another hour and 10. So, the strand of the dendrite opal. I love this. Pardon? This is going under £10. It's going under £10. It's a dendrite opal. It's going under £10. Soft cashmere greys within there. Can you just imagine wearing a lovely... Oh, do you know what? I nearly bought from a very well-known high street shop the other day. Shall I get it? Shall I get it? You can tell me if I should get it. It's a grey jumper. It's quite a long grey jumper. It's a fine, it looks really, really soft. It's like a fine knit. It's a sweater. And it's like a pale grey, and then it's got dark grey cuffs, dark grey around the strip around the bottom of the jumper, and dark grey around the neckline. And then it's got dark grey sparkly stars on it.
That sounds really Christmassy, really festive.
It could be really nice for Christmas. Shall I get it?
Sounds
Because this would look really nice, will it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I haven't bought myself anything to wear in a long time. I think when you've got children, it all becomes about the kids, doesn't it?
It does.
And I am a bit of a sucker for a supermarket jumper myself. Pardon? My children are my life, yeah? As it should be. My little munchkins, I'll get in and I'll go and eat their little faces. We're doing this for £8.95 and I'm thinking I'll get this strand and I'll get that jumper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll look really, really nice together. That's a New Year's resolution of mine, actually, is I'm going to try and make outfits when I purchase something, create an outfit, otherwise I won't wear it.
I see you just end up with a random collection of tops that don't go with anything.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to wear as many pairs of jeans. I live in jeans. Wear jeans every day. Every day I'm in a pair of jeans. Every single day. New Year's resolution, don't wear jeans every day. I wore a skirt for the first time in months the other day, didn't I? Everyone was like, whoa! Like, I know. It was down to my calves. I don't do my legs. Don't show my legs. £8.95 on that one, folks. That is a really stunning example of opal. It's African opal, and 90% of the world's opal comes from Australia, so that's a really rare form. I have got gorgeous amethyst faceted rounds. Ah! Who is that, sorry? Sheila in Devon. You got the Dundrite Opal. Becky, my producer, was just saying, she's like, oh, hello, Sheila, we've not seen you in ages. Hope you're all right, my lovely. EHRU76. Look at the depth of colour of that. I was about to say, is that Zambian? For those of you who are, again, regular viewers, you'll know this, but the difference between Zambian and Brazilian, the two main sources of amethyst in the world, is really to do with the way that they're formed. For Brazilian, we see immense clarity. With Zambian, you see that colour of purple in there? Completely natural, totally and utterly natural. Totally natural. And then the lapidarists who faceted that gemstone to give it that extra sparkle are so incredibly skilled, and because of the little tassels on the end of the strand, that's a telltale sign that this has been done for you by the most highly qualified and experienced lapidarists based in the Pink City in Jaipur in India. You're right, Becky. You made a really...
That was Ben.
Was that Ben? I heard a really like noise. Apparently it was Ben. 65 carats. 0800 644 655. Could I see the call screens on this one, please? Remember that February's birthstone is amethyst, and February is probably only about 9 weeks away.
That's scary, isn't
it? Isn't it? February is probably about 9 weeks away. Woo! And there's Ben's reaction to that. Oh, hello. Do you see my seat go then? £16.95 on this one, folks. Should be. Not tonight, though. You know that we're doing the bargains left, right and centre. EHRU76. Where did that spider go, by the way?
It was on the floor.
He went over there. Oh, okay. I thought the price was dropping. Come on. Oh, whoa, okay. That's quite a significant price drop, to say the least, and they're completely natural. We've got a clearance price on these ones. That was very unexpected. Well done. Take advantage of that. It's £8.95. 0800 644 645. 14 centimetres from gemstone to gemstone. Which one, sorry, my lovely? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a corker. Look at that as a pendant. Whoa! 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 Okay, we're going to do a clearance price on this. Oh, it's like Northern Lights, isn't it?
That's beautiful. That's pink and peach tone in there. Gorgeous. XOJV65.
$12.95, lowest price ever on this one. Have you got the silver weight on this one, please, Becky? 4 grams of 95 sterling silver. Hang on, 4 grams of 95 sterling silver. Handmade, and that beautiful cabochon of Labradorite. $12.95 for the lot, and it's all been handmade for you. I'd go for this. 0800 644 655. Excuse me. Oh, we're really struggling tonight.
I just think that's amazing because the amount of silver you've got in there could be the equivalent of 2 chains.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got a really heavyweight amount of sterling silver, and that amazing quality of Labradorite is just beautiful.
Stunning. Okay, let's move on. Which one, sorry? Red ones. Oh, Christmassy, these are so very
Christmassy.
Who needs X Factor? It did happen, Ben, it did. Oh, they're lovely. This really captures the deep mulberry tone that's on trend at the moment with a very festive golden sprinkle. Have you got your tree up yet, Carrie?
Yep.
Yeah, your mum do it?
Yep. When
Yeah.
we were in Paris.
When you were in Paris.
So we didn't even have to deal with it.
So you didn't even have to deal with it, was the comment.
And it wasn't there. Came back and it was there.
She went to Paris, it wasn't there, came back and the tree was there. Didn't have to deal with it, done. Cool. 180 carats, $7.95. They are gorgeous. You know what that does? It makes me want a chocolate biscuit. Are they good chocolate biscuits, Carrie?
Yeah, there's still a lot in the gallery.
Oh, there's some there. Oh, no, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. That's it now, until Christmas. XKP01 to 180 carats of the most amazing red marcasite with those beautiful pyrite tones coming through. A gorgeous sprinkling. $180 carats. So folks, we're going to go to a short break. When we come back though, we have another kit that has been prepared by the gorgeous Sarah, and both of us are throat strugglingness. So sorry about the coughing, spluttering and throatiness for the next hour, but we hope to give you a lot of fun. Do text in. We'll see you in a minute.
This December, join us each morning at 10 AM for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Alison Tarry's incredible fairy tale castle is now available on DVD. This double disc DVD will guide you through how to create this wirework masterpiece from start to finish, including how to design the walls, turrets, windows and door. To grab your copy for just £9.95, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Okay, so it is time now for our kits. So, Sarah, from your point of view,
yes,
because obviously I have my point of view. I didn't realise I could put my feet there.
Did you not?
No, I've been doing the whole show with sort of doing my feet in a weird angle, and I could have put them. What's a new ledge? New ledge for my feet. So if anyone's just watching right now, and we say a Jewellery Maker kit,
yes,
what's a kit for you?
For me, it depends. Normally, it's just a selection of components that I can then use to create pieces of jewellery. So it doesn't have to have findings in, it doesn't have to necessarily be strands of beads or gemstones. It can be components that I can then use to make the jewellery. So in this instance, we've got lots of wire, so therefore I can make all my components, I can make all my findings, so I don't need to have a bag of findings or a set of findings added to that. So that, to me, is a kit.
Fab, and we've got a few of them here. We've also got a nifty little DVD in the mix. We've got lots of different things going on here. So we're going to focus, though, for the next 20 minutes or so on cabochons. So cabochons are essentially a very beautiful word for a slab of gemstone that's been shaped. Yeah? Is it? Can we say that? A shaped slab. And the fancy word is a cabochon. Right, so we're going to begin with Labradorite ones. They are beautiful. Now, with all of these, what we do is we guarantee the carat weight. Sorry. Now, I've got a tickly nose and a scratchy throat. Something tells me I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning feeling a little bit coldified. Sorry. It's this time of year, isn't it? Sarah's the same, aren't you? We're both. Anyway, it's that time of year. So, have a look at this. Now, you've got a collection of wire and cabochons. So, in all of three of these. The cabochon, as I was saying before, my tickle took over, are guaranteed carat weights. The variety of sizes and shapes may vary. Look at these. What won't vary is the quality. Look at these. Oh my word. You are going to get the most sensational. Okay, 24 metres of the silver-plated wire as well. 180 carats of Labradorite. Look at these. They are absolutely stunning, stunning, and a bit more stunning. Look at that, it's like a woodland. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wowzers. And then you've got all of your gauges of wire. So you're going to get 10 metres of the, oh no, sorry, 4 metres? Is that right? Yeah. 4 metres of the 1 mil. Then you've got 10 metres of the 0.6. And for those of you who are new to wire work, I would say, all of us would say that the 0.6 is your most versatile.
Definitely.
And then you've got 10 metres of the 0.4, which is fantastic for all of your wrapping, your 1 mil for structure, and your 0.6. Again, it's sort of a halfway, but that's also perfect for making, if you want to make all of your own findings, so your ear wires, etc. So you're gonna, all of these are going to bring in the most amazing price for you. For all of this, it's £24.95. There's 180 carats of Labradorite there, and the wire 0800 644 655.
The Labradorite is lovely. It's just amazing.
It is the most striking of quality. It really is. Look at that. That is Mother Nature given. I have quite a lot of Labradorite jewellery that I've made over the years, and my sister-in-law, whenever I wear it, she goes, "You're lying." She looks and she goes, "That is treated." She's like, "That's not natural." Like, no, it really is. I make quite a lot of big chunky pendants. I love Labradorite news. Oh, look at that. Did you see the moon last night?
I didn't.
40% larger visually. Obviously, it hasn't grown 40%, but visually, 40%
it's closer
larger.
to us?
Yeah, was it called a cold moon or something? But the reason I mention it is the sky had a labradorescence about it with the moon. It was extraordinary, and that pendant just sort of shows. Oh yeah. So Becky, what would you like to do? Would you like to do the demo now or go through all of them? Okay, let's go straight to the demonstration, s'il vous plaît.
Okay. Right, okay, so for me, I'm not known for setting cabochons in wire, so here we go.
Well,
just make my own techniques up as I went today.
Yeah, no, because there was a mistake with the kit. So Sarah has literally just had a couple of hours with these this afternoon.
Yes.
But that's great to see, actually, for somebody who has never worked with wire work before. Sarah has worked with it very little, and it just goes to show you don't need to have a massive skill set to establish fantastic designs with this. So, Sarah, over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to do the technique that's in the bangle, but you could use this to create a wire work ring or to create a pendant. And I'm using my bail making pliers because that gives me a nice, easy mandrel to work around, but equally for this technique, you could use the largest rod on the gizmo.
Okay.
And that will work absolutely fine.
Okay.
I just didn't have my gizmo with me, otherwise I probably would have used the gizmo because that would have been slightly easier. So I'm going to use the, not the largest mandrel, but the next one down, so that's the one on this side. And I'm just going to, and I'm using the 0.8, but you can use the 1mm wire as well in the gold here, but you could use the 1mm in the silver. And I'm just rolling that around the pliers, and I've started off so that this coil will move off the end of the plier. So I'm working towards the bottom of the pliers.
And you will get a chance to own the gold in just a few minutes.
So what I'm just going to do, as you can see, you can get going quite quickly. And I need to make about 1 inch of spiral, but we can actually make this longer in a second. So you can see that's growing quite quickly. And I'm doing it in small movements because I don't want it to sort of jump on top of...
Oh, I see what you mean. So you definitely could use your gizmo.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I need to be able to create. I'm just going to use my pliers just to... I'm going to cut it and leave a little bit of an end because I'm going to use that to attach this into a circle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to pull this spiral outwards, like so. What this is going to do is going to give me a base to work on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to fold it flat to itself. You see like that?
Yeah.
So I'm actually folding the spiral down.
Oh, look at that. That is that's a great effect.
And you can use this for bangles. You can use it as part of an earring.
That's a love. I've never seen that done before. That's gorgeous.
So you end up with a flat spiral. And then what I'm going to do, and I'm going to borrow one of the other cabochons in a second to do this because it's easier to show you on a larger cabochon. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that.
I know. It's sensational quality, isn't it?
It's amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to bring this around into the shape of the cabochon. And I'm just doing it in small motions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that end of wire round to lock those two ends of the spiral together. And all I'm going to do that is I'm just going to spiral this little piece of wire into a little spiral and then lock it flat to the back of that piece of wire work. That's brought that together into a circle.
Okay.
So now I'm going to turn my cabochon over and I'm going to pop that on the back. And what I want it to do is I want it to be slightly visible round the cabochon. So what that's going to do is give me a place to be able to anchor this cabochon together. So I'm just going to pull my oval slightly, like that. And again, if you pop your cabochon on top of it, and when you can see just around the edges, that's exactly how I want it to be. So now that's going to be the frame that's on the back, but equally I could put that on the front and make it slightly wider. I'll put it on the front of there and actually wire the cabochon into the back. So completely up to you which way you want to do this.
Okay.
But I wanted it to be a little bit of a frame around like that and actually have the smaller wires coming across the front because I didn't want to hide too much of this beautiful Labradorescence. Or in my instance it was a different cabochon, but equally so I didn't want to hide it. And I'm going to use the 0.4 wire now. And again, you get loads in all of these kits of 0.4 wire, which is going to allow you to do all of the wrapping techniques that you need. Now, if you are, like me, new-ish to wire working, don't take yards and yards of wire because you just end up getting yourself in a tiz-was.
Okay.
And it ends up getting all, hard to work with as well because you're constantly pulling your hands across it and that will work hard and things like that. So take a smaller piece of wire. You can always add in with wire work because there's always somewhere to anchor a new piece of wire onto the design in this sort of instance. So to do that, I'm just going to take my wire through one of the loops and leave myself a couple of inches of wire and then go back through and pull that round twice through that little gap. And I'm putting the wire onto a single piece of wire. What that does is it allows me, when I cut that off, it's not going to be two pieces of wire moving where the wire will come unwound. If it's around a single wire, it's incredibly difficult for that to become unwound, especially once you've cut it and then smooth the end in. So that won't come undone. I'm going to leave the little excess piece on there for now. I might have a need for it at some point. And that's what I found with wire work is that your workings often come back to be helpful at some other points. So if you leave your workings until you're ready to finish the piece, you might think, oh, I just needed that little piece of 0.4 wire just to finish off or add a jump ring on or create some other extra connection point. So if you leave it attached until you're ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm holding the cabochon, and this is the most tricky part. And if you find it a little bit difficult to start off with, what you could do is pop a little piece of a low tack tape on the back, onto the cabochon and onto just the edge of this wire, so it would stop the cabochon from moving. So if you do have difficulty holding this, you could just pop a little bit of low tack tape. And if you haven't got low tack tape, which is a tape that hasn't got lots of sticky, you can use a bit of normal parcel tape or sticky tape, and if you just pop it onto a couple of times onto something that's got a little bit of fabric, that will take a little bit of the stickiness off. So, onto a pair of jeans or something like that, it'll pick up some of the fibres and take away some of the stickiness, and that way it won't stick as firmly and won't leave a sticky residue.
Oh, great idea. Okay.
So it's an easy way of being able to create a bit of low tack tape. So for this demo, I'm not going to use all of this wire, so I'm going to get rid of it, because otherwise I am going to get in a
tiz-was.
In a tiz-was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come across the cabochon in a diagonal sort of motion, go through the loop, like so, and pull that wire tight, then go back, over and back down into the next loop. If you find the wires tangling, if you just pop your left finger or a thumb in there. That will stop that from creating any tangles. I've moved slightly over in that direction, so now hold the cabochon in place again. I'm going to come and move over. So I've moved to the right on the bottom direction, so I'm moving to the left on the top. So what that's going to do is give me a spiral of wires that are going round in that sort of direction. Almost like, I don't know, was it spirograph? Mm-hmm. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do those drawing technology things. And then so I'm going to go back through to the left of where we were last time, taking the wire through in slow, steady movements. Come around, go through the next loop, along, and then I'm going to be ready to go to the next. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Next place along, because it's always wanted to move, so if you have got this taped in, it's a little bit easier. The next loop along, like so. And once you get a few of these loops on, the cabochon will start to settle down a little bit and stop moving, like that. And then through the next loop, along. And then now it's starting to have less room to manoeuvre within the wires itself. So I'm going to come along to the right, like this. You can see now that's starting to settle into position and not move so much. So I'm having to hold it a lot less than I did before. Go through the next loop, pull that through, and you just keep moving around the design until you've gone all the way around, like so. Move through the next loop along, and then, as you can see there, we're pretty much all the way around, and that's now not going anywhere.
That was really mystical and magical as well, with the wire going over the top of that amazing shiller of the cabochon.
And you can do this in different formats. So if you wanted to not move a single, you start off like as a straight line. If you actually started off more on a diagonal and actually just did a little bit like that, and then stopped and did a little bit more and actually did smaller movements, you actually end up with a completely different design. And it looks beautiful. It does look like there's some artwork where you actually get either nails or pins and you wrap string around it.
Yes.
Very similar to that. That's the sort of look you can get if you're a little bit more proficient and you know, a little bit more patient. You can actually get that look. Now, if this cabochon and the wires were a little bit loose, that you hadn't quite got the tension when you'd wrapped these wires over, what you can do is take a pair of flat pliers and you can just take those flat pliers, I'm going to try to do this so you can see, there we go, move my hands out of the way, and take the pliers, hold the wire, and if you just twist your hand while holding that wire, you put almost like a lightning ridge in the wire, and that actually tightens the wire. So any looseness that was in that wire, by taking that and creating that zigzag in the wire, you've made it take a longer path. So it's taken that slack or that looseness out of the wire, and also it can create quite a nice pattern for you as you go around. So you can just grab the wire and twist, like so.
Amazing. That looks really fabulous, Sarah. Thank you.
I just love that piece of Labradorite. It's amazing.
I think you should keep that. Can we give that to Sarah, please? Yeah, just have it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm saying have it. Right, so that one was a £24.95. We're going to go on to the next one, which, let's do the gold wire one. Okay, so the gold wire in this instance, oh, look at these first off. Look at these cabochons, okay? So you have got An amazing fluorite cabochon there, 25 by 18. Now we do guarantee the sizes on these ones. Your amethyst, flippity flipness, 40 by 30 millimeters. That's incredibly impressive. Look at that. It's like a dog tooth amethyst, that one. Stunning. And a green aventurine of pure, beautiful, blissful green. Stunning. That's 25 by 18 millimeters. Then you've got 50 meters of your 0.4. Oh yes, 50 meters of your 0.4, 10 meters of your 0.8, and 4 meters of your 1 mil, all in the gold-plated wire. Good luck, everyone. This is a cracking deal on this one. 50 meters, $14.95. Now that is why you watch Jewellery Maker. Get shopping right now and make sure you're checking out your baskets as soon as you can. Or if you want to call up, 0800 644 645. Also, use the last half an hour as an opportunity to let us know what's the favourite part of your Christmas dinner. Who has bread sauce? No, do you have bread sauce on your Christmas dinner?
I've never tried bread sauce.
Just done it the last couple of years. Don't know why we haven't before. It's quite nice. Just an extra layer of fat on your plate. It's amazing. It tastes gorgeous. Right, $14.95 on that one, folks. So that is all of your reels of wire, your amethyst, aventurine, and fluorite. So what technique are you going to show us? Do you know what? I feel like we haven't had a good mooch around the rest of the jewellery yet. Right. So let's have a good mooch. So this is this mooch that you're experiencing. Is seeing, there's 3 different sets of cabochons. So we've just seen the Labradorite in action. We're now going to see the amethyst in action. Look at that. That's actually from the 3rd kit, that round.
So, what would you like me to do? Do you want me to do the bracelet base that I popped that cabochon actually onto? Just so you've got somewhere to put it?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the bracelet there in action. And that's actually with the sodalite piece. Again, we've got the sodalite on offer in just a moment. And if we just work our way up to that golden necklace with the amethyst, please, Ben, on camera too, then you can see this amazing amethyst in situation there. So what gauge wire have you used on that one?
That is the 0.8 to set that cabochon and to do all the work around the neckline.
Stunning.
Okay.
But we're going to learn how to create the bracelet base.
We are. So this is a really easy way to build a base up, and I'm just going to do a smaller piece so you can actually see. Now typically what I would do with these wires is these would be about 1 metre long each, these wires that I've got, and I've cut 2 and I'm going to fold them in half. And actually I can create the whole of the bangle frame and form with the 2 pieces of 1 metre long pieces of wire.
Okay.
But I need to stand up to be able to do that, and I would have wire everywhere. So it's easier to me.
Possibly even take my eye out.
Yeah, easier to have a smaller piece of wire. So I've got the pieces of wire, and this is basically an alternating half hitch knot that I'm going to do in the wire, which just means that I can create lots of little loops and things. So I've got my wires, and I've folded them in half, like so. And I'm going to take one of the wires behind the other ones. So in this instance, the right ones are going behind the left-hand wires. They're going to form a loop. So I'm going clockwise, and they're going to come over the top of the other wires. So they've formed a half-hitch knot. And then I'm going to take my opposite wires, my left-hand ones. They're going to go underneath the right-hand wires. I'm going to go in an anti-clockwise direction and bring them back over to where they started from.
Okay.
So you end up with this sort of shape. And I'm going to do the same again. So the right-hand ones go behind the left-hand ones, clockwise direction, and bring back to the top.
Okay.
So I'll do that one more time so you can see. Like so. And you'll get this little...
Do you know that could make the most beautiful bookmark as well, couldn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Really, really easily. So to finish that off, all I did was you'd make the piece long enough to make the cuff style bracelet, so about 7 inches long. And then the last bit of the wire you just wrap around the base. So that's finished off. And then I'm going to use these pieces to start to build the sides in to create the side of the bracelet piece. So I'm going to go underneath the loop and through the little loop that's actually sitting on the right hand side of the bracelet, and I've gone from the bottom to the top, and I'm going to pull round in a circle again. So go through the loop from bottom to top and pull round in a circle. And that fills in the side. Then I can do the same with one of these wires. So I go through the loop on the side, from the bottom to the top, and pull around, and again through the next loop. So when you get to the end of your wires, you just finish those off very simply by going through one of the loops, creating a little spiral, like so, with the wire in the right place. I'm going to use my round nose pliers just to create that little spiral, but then I'm going to lock it over the top of the wire it's just come under, so that's sitting over the top, and you can lock that in position with your fingers, or if you haven't got the strength in your hands, you can take a pair of flat nose pliers and just crimp that into position.
Okay.
That spiral, although it'll gently move, is locked over the top of that wire.
Okay.
And I would do the same with that one. And what I did when I came round with these wires is I did the same thing, but when I got to the pendant, I went underneath the loops of the pendant and locked that into position on the bracelet in the same way. So from underneath, spin the wire around to create a locking point, underneath, and spin the wire around to create that locking point. That cabochon's now not going anywhere.
Okay.
And those two little locking pieces. And that's how I created the bracelet. And all I did was add the extra Sozolite flowers on, which I have found lurking, that needed to be used and loved.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sarah. So that was $14.95 for all of that wire as well. And you get really versatile amounts of wire. Well, versatile gauges, and the amounts you get is spot on for the gauge, for how you're going to work it proportionately. And then the final collection here is of the copper wire silver plated colour. You're going to get 10 metres of the 0.4, you'll get 4 metres of the 1 mil, and 10 metres of the 0.8. You'll also get the most incredible cabochons here, which are just breathtakingly wow. We've got a rose quartz. Now that is kryptonite, Superman.
It is, definitely.
Isn't it? It's not, it's rose quartz. It's a huge triangle. Now bear with me a second. This is a faceted triangle cabochon, and it is 40 millimetres. You then also have an amethyst round that we've seen, that stunning ring, and that's 30 millimetres. And then a sodalite quartz oval, and that is a 40 by 30 millimetres. So a sodalite, an amethyst, and a rose quartz. All of your wire, once again, 10 metres of the 0.4, 4 metres of the 1 mil, and 10 metres of the 0.8 gauge. But you also get the Wireworks DVD. Now, whose is this DVD? Let me have a little look. I think that might be Laura Binding.
Possibly.
Sorry, we're just finding out for you. That's Laura Binding, isn't it? No, it's not. That's you.
It's not me.
Who is it?
I think it's Louise.
Is it Louise?
I've got a feeling that's her bracelet with a watch on it.
Yeah, you're right. It is Louise. This is footage from the DVD, by the way. That's my hand. It's my hand on the left. $14.95, folks. That was my hand and the nails I used to wear. $14.95 BBGC 90. I remember this DVD now. It's fabulous because you've got all the components, well, all of the essential tools that you'll need to learn, from getting the base of the shanks and then adding beads in, or just doing pure wire work. 0800 644 655, $14.95 on this one, folks. $14.95. Okay, we're going to move on. And we've got loads to get through in 25 minutes. Say again, sorry, lovely. Yes. Hang on, say again. These ones? Yeah, these are Stardust bead spacers. Okay, we've got one in a yellow gold and one in a rose gold colour. We're going to do the rose gold first. These are gorgeous. These would work really nicely on the slider speaker chains, for the bracelets even, as well definitely. As the necklaces. Because Mitch in your mackles. Brilliant. Mitch in mackles. Mixing your metals. Excuse me. Sorry, folks, I'm really struggling with this tickle. Is yours getting worse?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, MERF28. Just getting all comfy on my chair. The last part at sure. It's 28mm in its length. You have basically a spacer made up. Let me have a look. Those loops are. Let me just see here. Yeah, they're perfect eye loops. You can open them if you need to attach anything. 0800 644 655. You've got 0.9 grams of 95 sterling silver. They are rose gold plated. Look at those beautiful Stardust balls there. And that's a beautiful solid 925 sterling silver, 9 carat rose gold component there. Excuse me, for $3.95. Oh, this is really kicking in. Oh, sorry, folks. Right, keep those text messages coming in. Favourite party Christmas dinner? Have we had any more there, Becky? She's going to have a little check in a mo. Okay, now this is a yellow gold version of what we've just seen. So it's a solid 925 sterling silver base metal with a 9 carat yellow gold overlay. And you've got that beautiful Stardust quality once again. And then in between, isn't that a gorgeous component?
It is, it's beautiful. And really, you know, it's so well made and thought out, because you don't always want to have to get, perhaps, if you've got a plan in mind, you don't want to have maybe 20 plain spacer beads, and then you've got to buy 10 of the Stardust beads, and then you've got to buy the eye pin, and it's all there for you. If you've got a plan in mind that you want to put this in between one of our slider bracelets, or you want to have a couple of these as drops for pendants, maybe you've already bought, if you bought, for instance, the pearl connector, the Carly pearl connector, just to pop that on the bottom, mix your metals again. Very simply, just to have this as a little component to be able to use. And it's just, it's ready to go, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. WORF64. 0800 644 645. There's a little bit of what was it? Yeah, it's Christmassy.
It is.
It's a Christmassy little component.
It's got a very evening feel to it.
It has, yeah, evening glam. I'm thinking maybe. Oh.
Wow.
I'm really sorry, folks. Well, let me just sort this out and then I'll tell you something. Oh, anyway, this is just $3.95. Fabulous. $3.95. $3.95. 0800 644 645. WORF64. Now, I have something to tell you regarding the kit with the DVD. What's the situation there, Becky? Okay, because of the format of the DVD, at the moment you're unable to play it in the UK. So we're going to address it with management, and if you would like the kit, do contact us on either Facebook or send us an email. We'll make a note. So if you would like this, or maybe speak with the call centre as well, if you would like this kit, as it stands at the moment, this DVD is not formatted to play in the UK. That has been a human error oversight. There's just been a human error. There's been an oversight on there. I do apologise. It happens, and we do hugely apologise for it. It can be sorted. So if you would like this set, if you would like this kit, including the DVD in a UK compatible format, then please do either send us a message on our Facebook page, email us, or of course you can call our fabulous call centre team on the number at the bottom of the screen, 0800 644 645, and show your interest on that, and we'll get our management team on it straight away tomorrow morning. You can have my absolute assurance on that. Thank you. So I do apologise for that. Okay, can we possibly do the lapis, Becky? It's just I've made reference to it with the last piece. This is amazing lapis. Have a look at this.
I didn't think that was lapis. I thought that was pyrite. Or is it the one we had, the red one?
Oh, is it marcasite?
Marcasite.
Well, the price isn't very marcasite-y, is it? Oh my word. Oh my word. Right, I know the price this is going to. For this size of marcasite, I would have expected around $16.95, possibly $17.95 for this time. It's $8.95 tonight. I thought we were looking at a lapis. 0800 644 655. UQP 087. That is the most extraordinary marcasite, giving you natural golden tones, and the blue has then been enhanced. That is extraordinarily good. $8.95. That is such a regal piece. What would you do with that? Anything?
I'd probably put it with the red marcasite we had earlier. Put a couple of those
nice.
in. Yeah. Or put some lapis in there and have the opposite. So have that sort of play of colour, because with with the lapis you've got more of the blue, with the golds slightly in the background, whereas with this the golds are at the forefront, and the blue is a little bit more in the background. But just amazing. Or even some sodalite with that, that sodalite cabochon that we had.
That one there.
Yeah. Or even the lapis. Lapis there.
Or the Labradorite.
Oh, sorry, the Labradorite. Did I say lapis?
We're very tired.
We are very tired.
Okay, right, let's go on to which one, sorry? Okay. Are they classified as black? I was going to say. And how much is that strand? Peacock pearls. The calibre of this, under 20. Let's do it, start by. It's a dinkier strand than usual, but the calibre of these pearls is the most extraordinary thing. It's 18 centimetres, and what was that, sorry, Becky? This has only ever been seen in kits. It's never been available to buy individually before. These are peacock freshwater cultured pearls. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. The layers of the nacre are insane. Colours. I put them with those incredible beads that we had, those check beads that we had earlier.
Yes.
EOGP30. Look at the perfection of the layers of nacre of that. Look at that. They're real pearls. Yeah, this is the, yeah, you got to get that. Okay, let's see the call screens. We're going to do you a deal. We're going to go under £20 with a vengeance at EOGP30. Let's see who's giving you as a call here. Visa, MasterCard, 7 to 8 millimetres each. EOGP30.
Just the colours on those, amazing.
Could I see the call screens, please, Becky? Oh my, right, bulk buy. This is we are going out with a bang. Final few opportunities here. Oh my goodness, $3.90. Look at them. Look, multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. Thank you for joining us at this time in the evening. I do appreciate lots of people. Be cosy on the sofa now, cup of tea, hot chocolate, Jim Jams. Oh, I'm jealous. Hello, Julie and Rosalind, Susan, Linda, Natalia, Carol, Pat, Susan, Joanne, Joan, Beverly, Helen, Chris, Wendy, Jane, Ruth. Oh, 0800 644 655. Carol, well done to you. Janice and Linda, you just need to check out your baskets. I'd just like to apologise. Myself and Sarah are really struggling with our voices now. Something has hit us. We've either got a joint lurgy or we both have developed an allergy to something in the studio. I'm hoping it's the latter because I haven't got time to be ill.
No, I haven't got time. No.
I think it's uncanny, the fact that we're both having it.
Yeah, and it seems to be getting worse the longer we've been on.
I think we're allergic to Ben. It's his little fleas. Are you all right, Kerry? Are you feeling it?
Well, I'm not very well anyway.
You're not very well anyway. Well, that's what happens when you've been in air conditioning on a plane to Disneyland. $3.95. Okay, are we doing the, rose gold filigree ball, yeah? This is quite extraordinary as a piece of jewellery, a component. It's very reminiscent for me of one of the biggest charm companies in the world. And they would feature this within their collection, and if I was to say about £20, that would not be out of turn at all. I'm going to pop this on the white background for you for a moment. Look at that! So it's a solid 925 sterling silver with a 9-carat rose gold plate, and it should be noted that plate actually goes internally as well as externally on that silver work. You've got a sizable hole in there as well. NMRF07, 12 millimetres in its diameter, 925 sterling silver, 9-carat rose gold plated. This is an absolute beauty. If I could see the call screens, please. And again, you can put your leather cords through there, your chains through there.
Gives you lots of spaces to be able to anchor onto as well through that central section where those swirls seem to come together. You get those diamonds in the centre. And you'll be able to anchor through there either your gemstones or your seed bead work, because you've got that perfect sort of, where those 4 swirls sort of come together, you end up with like a little diamond. And that would be perfect, and you'd end up being able to embellish the sort of central seam of that bead, if you like. I just think they're beautiful.
It's really stunning. £4.95.
Wow, that's
what?
A real feature piece though, isn't it? It's a real central focal point.
And it's solid silver and 9-carat rose gold there as well. Rose gold plate, I should say, on top of a solid 925 sterling silver. Excuse me. 0800 644 655 NMRF 07. Okay, we're going to move on now. Excuse me, golly. Right, we're going to do, these are something that I have a lot of in my house. My little boy, Charlie, who is now 5, loves nothing more than to make his own little treasure chests, and then he gives them as gifts, and he puts a little gift in it. He finds his most treasured possession, and over the summer I get them decorated in pink little sequins and things. They go, Mummy, I've picked you some flowers and they're inside, and I still have them. Or, Mummy, this is my favourite sweetie, I'm giving my last one to you. I put it in a little box. These little boxes are precious in my life. The house is cluttered with them. I love them. But as jewellery makers, there's so much that we can do to personalise the jewellery that we sell. And I think that's definitely what these are suited for. Alternatively, they're incredibly lightweight as well, and they'd make great transportation for beads and projects that you have on the go. So what I've seen done with these before is a lot of decoupage. Certainly you can cover them with materials, but probably the simplest form would be you can literally colour, you can paint beautifully onto these, and you can literally just stick with glue as well. Yeah. Or you leave them as they are.
I mean, if you've got a business, you can very easily get ink stamps made with your business logo, very reasonably, and very simply, I would just stamp onto the top of these my logo, and then you can actually, because they are a paper design, they've got paper on the outside, you could either stamp with letter stamps what's inside the box, or you could have your phone number on the bottom. Yeah. Whatever you want to be able to do with those to personalise them. And I'd just put a little piece of ribbon, which we have loads of typically, or a little bit of satin cord with a little bow, and you can glue that into the side, the lid of the box. A little piece of ribbon or something like that, just to personalise it. They're beautiful. I love those. Where have these been? I've not seen these.
I don't know.
I think they're amazing.
WVL B59, and they are, I tell you what, the lids fit really snug. They're brilliant.
So if you were to put some smaller components in there to transport, you don't have to worry that that lid's going to come off. You can pick the box up by the lid and it's secure because they fit so well.
Right, I'm going to move on now, and we're almost at the end of the show. Thank goodness, you're probably thinking, because, yeah, we're really struggling now. Right, have a look at these. These are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They're like little flower spaces. KSRF83, 6x2, 10 in a pack, 925 sterling silver, 9-carat yellow gold plated. They are so pretty, and they're just £8.95. It's going to give you 10. Oh no, we're going lower. Excuse me. £5.95, folks. KSRF83. Make sure once again you're checking out your baskets. We've got loads of you who stayed with us from the very start to the very end this evening. We really do appreciate your company this evening and your deals. Yeah. You've watched us slowly go downhill, and the voices are very quickly becoming extinct.
Very croaky.
Yeah. Are you feeling croaky?
I am feeling very croaky.
Yeah, we're just going really croaky. Where's this come from? I don't feel ill.
No.
I just feel a bit sore and
just
scratchy and like I could cough my guts up at any moment, which is a really attractive thing to say on live TV. Hello, Carolyn and Tina, Helen and Chris, Jill and anonymous shoppers there. 0800 644 655. Okay, for the last few moments then, if you pop those in your basket, just check your baskets out. We have any of the black opal left? Ah! We've got a handful of the black opal left. We promised it under 80. We guaranteed that it would be half the price it was supposed to be at here at Jewellery Maker. And did it for $29.95. Okay, let's see where we're at with this. Could I see the call screens, please? This is the most extraordinary black matrix opal. More of you coming in for this one now. We're going to have a sellout on this one. It's the best deal of the whole entire month as far as I'm concerned. 0800 644 645. Your black matrix opal. We guaranteed it under 80. It's at $29.95 for the final few. If you're umming and ahhing about it, honest to goodness, that is one of the most sensational deals that were ever to have been done. We showed it earlier on in the show, took it to $29.95, which is criminal, quite frankly, for this gemstone. It's a case the fastest people to confirm now. The size of these is what it's all about. I've never seen opal ever in a round of that size. Okay, it looks like they're about to go. Now we have got a few of our beautiful little tiara left. Excuse me, as well. It's so adorable.
It's so sweet, isn't it? That's just beautiful. I think, you know, you could have one of these with a little birth gemstone attached, added to a bracelet for each, you know, granddaughter or, you know, daughter. But just they're so beautiful. And I just think, you know, if you wanted to pop that onto a little chain, it would look so beautiful.
It really would. At $2.95, I just think that for a little girl who loves princesses, that is a perfect piece. Yes, for you, Kerry. Are you a little girl who loves princesses? She's gone, oh no, actually I'm 27 next month. Oh, next month. Oh, to be 27.
I know.
Oh, 0800 644 655. Now, we do just have a few of these amazing check beads remaining. Can I just pop them there again, please?
You can.
Thank you.
I just think these are amazing.
They are. The variety of metallic tones. So you've almost got like a yellowy gold, a rosy gold, and then a beautiful deep green and deep blues in there as well.
I'm going to steal one of these again so you can see the side profile. There you go. That's how the side profile is going to look when you put the beads through. So you're going to get that metallic tone, but then you're getting that darker sort of metallic tone on there as well. I just think these are amazing. And to have 3 drill holes through them as well, which for me, as a seed beader, opens up lots of different avenues for seed beading. But also, again, we don't have to use all of the holes, the drill holes through these. So if you want to just use these as double spacers, just use the outside 2 drill holes and use them as a double spacer for using with your daintier gemstones. I can see this with the micro spinel we've had recently, the longest strands of the micro spinel, faceted spinel. And I just think that dark tone on the side with the metallic luster is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, even the white pearls that we've had as well, you know, they were only $2.95 for the white pearls. Can you believe it? So you could alternate these with the pearls and make a stunning neckline piece. Just really simple.
They're lovely.
Yeah, I'm very taken with those.
I love all the different colours. They're almost like Aurora Borealis, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They almost have like a slight hematite quality to them as well. There's a gemstone we've not seen in a long time. Okay, we have just got time to recap those pearls that I just mentioned for you. I can't believe we're doing a 28cm length of natural white pearls for $2.95. It is utterly, utterly ludicrous. MP GP24. Once again, folks, as well, regarding the DVD that we featured earlier in the show, it has been brought to our attention here in the studio that unfortunately the DVD that has been allocated today's show is formatted outside of the UK. So if you are making a, if you are wanting that collection, but with the UK compatible format, then please, if you can just message in either on Facebook or email, or just give the call centre a call, or speak to them tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. Just say you want the DVD kit that was seen in today's show, but you want it UK compatible, and that should be able to be organised for you very, very soon indeed. £2.95 MPGP24. It was, yeah, that is a mistake. That is a human error that happened somewhere along the line, and by the time we've come to what we didn't even know in the studio. So hugest apologies. That wasn't a intentional miscommunication whatsoever. That was pure human error from the department putting the kit together. And thank you for letting us know in the studio, because there's nothing on it at all to say that that is a USA formatted piece. Say that again, sorry. Oh, we have just got a moment to show you the deal of the day. And I don't actually have the strand here in front of me, but the London Blue Topaz, we got a recording of it. 12 carats of London Blue Topaz, and these amazing, oh! Now, if I'm not mistaken, they've not been coated, have they? No, they haven't even been coated. They're beautiful. 12 carats. Now, we've only got 40 seconds left of the show. So there is the strand coming your way with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10. Guaranteeing you 12 carats. That is a stunner of a strand at £29.95. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm sorry we've been a little bit under the weather for certainly the latter part of the show. Sarah, thank you so much, and particularly for putting kits together so incredibly quickly for us this evening. I'll be back with you next week, so I hope you have a really lovely Christmassy week in the meantime. You can catch me on Facebook, Lucy Nichols Presenter, and this has been Sarah Elvin, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price.